actually signed on. I know she'd be willing to replace her in the same room, so I figured maybe they were in the same spot.
Well, and there's also a lot of people not on Roll20.
Yeah. Which, seeing where things are and the lay of the land would be helpful. It's like all of the
town with an ETA of like 20 before I do.
Oh, you're good. I don't think.
And I can roll whatever I need.
Okay. Come on. Well, this does not work for me.
Not too much. Busy day?
Oh shit, I think I actually found the old video downloader I used to use when I was making videos more regularly. It is about the only way I can think of that I'm going to get Vampire Killer. I don't even need video quality, I just need audio. Yes, I found it. Okay, let me just tuck that video where I can find it easily for later, and then we'll get started. It's really making me think. I guess it's been a hot minute since I've actually made a video for my YouTube channel. I should probably do that at some point.
I have to remember. I have to keep reminding myself to at least post these videos. It takes me a hot minute.
Oh, both of you realize I have a Discord channel specifically, Discord sub channel for you, both you guys.
Oh yeah, appreciate it. I have not put anything together in a minute, so.
It just takes forever downloading videos from Twitch when they're 4 hours long.
Yeah, that's fair.
And then uploading them to YouTube.
Okay, I have the video easily accessible, and I should just be able to put it into Audacity, split out the audio, and then upload the audio into Roll20.
Excuse me, what insanity are you doing?
I absolutely do
You're trying to upload MP3 from YouTube?
Yes.
Google the letters YTMP3.
Oh.
Use that.
No, that's too easy.
You're describing this process for 6 steps, and I'm like, oh my god.
Don't make it simple.
Now I have to know. Hold on, YTMP.
As my old instructor used to say, always use KISS. Keep it simple, stupid.
He was keeping it simple.
McCaffrey thinks this place is suspicious.
Why would that be?
McCaffrey.
I don't know. I think it came standard on this computer, and I never use it anyway.
McAfee thinks everything is suspicious.
I mean, I've already done my big stupid process, so I think I'm just going to leave it at that. I don't need it for tonight anyway.
For future reference, though, I've used that site several times. I've never had a problem with it. And you're not downloading... You're only downloading MP3 files.
Right. I usually use Keep Vid because it does video.
Yeah, if you just need the audio, this is way quicker.
Right. I just knew my process for like, I need to find a random clip for a video I'm putting together, so let me pull that. And
yeah, if you need the whole video, this isn't the site to go for. But if you just need the music, this is so much simpler. That's what I've been doing for pulling music for a lot of my Blaze Ball shit.
Fair enough. I've just already gone and gotten the entirety of the video and audio anyway. So I'll just finish up my complicated process. Because that is how it would be. Oh, wait, damn it. No, that is more complicated because I need to run it through Premiere and then split the audio from the video. You know what? Let me just do the fucking thing real quick now that you've got it on my mind because I'm not going to remember it exists in about 20 minutes. And then we'll begin doing the actual, like, thing. Verse. Come on. Move faster. I mean, I guess, in all fairness, it is, Oh, hey, there we go.
Just like that.
No, I think I should just be able to pull the MP3 into the thing. Sorry for holding everything up. I just wanted to get this done while it was in my brain.
That's right.
Get to listen to me putz around with technology for a few minutes. Would you believe I work at a television station?
I mean, I would. I have first-hand knowledge that you work at a television station.
Yeah, fair enough. Okay, I think that did it. Yes? MP3 folder? Yes? Work? Okay, yeah, that did it. Good. Excellent. Now, I think to put it in here, I just upload the file. I might have just accidentally uploaded it twice. No, wait. No, that's only JPEGs and... How do I upload a song? Oh, found it. There. I think I did it. It's just taking a minute. Add to. Okay, so now, how do I find it in my music list?
Alright, I've made my calls. I'm back.
Okay, cool. I'm just putzing around a little bit. Okay, cool. But now how do I add this track to my playlist?
Anything actually happened yet?
It worked. No, not yet. I was putzing around with music because I wanted to add something. And I think it worked.
I can't. Attest to how many times I've done the same.
Okay, yes. I absolutely wanted to have Vampire Killer for the final strike with Strahd.
I thought this was just the build-up.
It is, but I'm doing it while it's on my mind. Like, while it's in my head, I was like, I'm gonna do it. Alright. So, I've accomplished my stupid mission, so I'm ready to start when everybody else is.
Ready whenever you are.
Haven't we just been waiting for you?
Yes, mostly, because, once it's in my brain, I have to do it, or my brain will lose it. And I will never remember that I wanted to do it. So last time, you guys had fought Baba Saga and her giant house that throws rocks, and obtained the second stone that you need to do the ritual to remove some of Strahd.
I killed Jerzo, so...
I'm envious of you guys. I would have loved to help.
Alright, so you have the 2 stones that you need to perform this ritual to remove 2 of Strahd's 3 extra powers. Make him somewhat slightly more mortal. And that is where we're picking up. You're still in the ruins of Berez, looking out at, the ruined, exploded giant house. What would everyone like to do?
I think we were in agreement last time that we were going to make our way towards the ritual site to do that, and then gather our allies, make any final preparations that we need, and then go fight the devil himself.
If I'm correct, you should be looking at the world map, so you remember that the ritual site is on top of this hill.
Are we in the same agreement about moving towards that location?
I would be.
Are we following?
My assumption was that we were going to the hill, yeah.
Okay. So, then I will need a. Also, what route would you like to take to get there? Because there are many. You could try to go straight over the mountain, but that would be difficult. Probably involve a lot of, athletics. You could follow the river, because the river does appear to go straight by the hill. Or you can head up north and just follow the road.
The way that's fastest but also easiest.
I think fast is probably the move here, considering we're on a time crunch.
So the road?
You imagine that following the river might be a little bit faster, but it would also be a bit more dangerous. Oh, I absolutely forgot that this guy had a handout that I can give to everybody. So in case you were wondering what Sir Godfrey looks like.
Sexy. He could look worse.
Phone daddy.
As always, I don't give a shit about that, so direct route, please.
Direct route. All right, yeah, probably the fastest way. Here, let me draw it.
So I think, if I remember correctly, we can rest potentially once more before we're right up against it.
Yes, he said 3 days. 1 night has passed. You've got 1 more night, you imagine, before things kick off, and then you'll be on but yeah, the path I was thinking, this way, definitely probably the quickest. Actually, no, probably the quickest would be going straight over the mountain, but that might really fuck you up.
Especially since we have to make athletic checks, and some of us are not athletic.
Yeah, because
I don't think I would be subjected to that anyway.
Those things there that I just scribbled over are in fact cliffs.
Keyword there was cliff, in case you didn't catch it, Mr. Monk.
I said climb.
It's okay, we're gods.
It's okay, we're good.
Famous last words. Famous last words.
I'm fine with going along the river.
Yeah.
It's definitely the fastest, and at least that
Rather
way
than trying to scale a cliff face, yeah. I mean, I can do it, but I'm not sure I can carry the rest of you.
Wait, who can't scale a cliff right now?
About half the party?
I mean, you can, and I can, and the druid can.
I can because all I do is summon hands and plus monk.
You do realize that your summon hands don't help you with climbing.
What does it do for you?
Instead of me using my strength modifier, I use my wisdom modifier. For even for
that's cool, but you're still climbing a sheer cliff face. It's gonna take forever. Because unless you have an actual climbing speed, you're moving at half speed up the cliff. Half speed's pretty not bad for you, I guess. But
couldn't I just?
It's also probably going to take more than 10 minutes, so you burn a lot of key points.
Oh, wait! I thought I could also run up vertically as well.
You can run up vertical surfaces, but you have to stop at the end. Like, you can't run up vertical surfaces and stop horizontally adhered to a wall Batman style. You have to have an endpoint.
Yeah, you always run up, climb the rest of the way.
Like, you can whoosha your way up a wall, but you have to get to something at the top of the wall. Like, the cliff face is 100 feet, 200 feet, 300 feet, 400 feet tall, not so much. Actually, good question. How tall are these cliffs?
Okay, so each
tall enough to be snow covered.
Yeah, the mountain itself is very big. I'm trying to look for a thing that gives me the exact scale for height because I know there is one. somewhere.
Are we trying to get here? Is that the idea?
Well, yeah, you'd have to get up here to go over here.
Yeah, the goal is to get
Straight line would be like this.
Over there, yeah.
yeah.
From where
okay.
we're standing.
Okay, I don't see that going over the mountain is that much quicker.
Considering
Like,
you have
even-
this.
Like even assuming that we can do it, it's probably not that much quicker than just taking the straight road. It does mean cutting through this forest, but I'd rather cut through a forest than go through rocky fucking mountain terrain up and down.
I found it. Each of those lines represents a 300-foot increase in height.
Okay, so we're climbing like 900 feet.
Oh wow, that's even higher. I was gonna say most maps when they do that, that's like 100-foot distance. So okay.
Like that's a 900-foot incline. So that's to be fair, if we expend enough magic and shit on it, it'd probably be doable. But that's a lot of expenditure we don't need, considering the position we're in. I think we just go around.
And we would have to climb back down these parts here, which are each 300. And I hate to break it to you, Monk.
Yes,
you might have
a 900-foot drop is enough to actually hurt you.
Yeah.
You might have slow fall, but those jumps will hurt.
The only way I managed to find that, by the way, is that finding the thing that says how high this bridge is above the water. The bridge is 300 feet above the water.
Okay. All right. So yeah, we just take the river around and then approach the hill from the back end.
Okay.
Good.
Okay, so I just need an encounter check as you guys are making your way along the riverbank.
I'm assuming D20. It's always D20.
It is a D20.
So what are we fighting?
Oh boy, I'm gonna need you to roll me another.
Because high is never good.
We has fight.
Exactly.
A D12 and a D8, surprisingly, to determine what it is.
Oh, okay. D12 and a D8.
Okay.
13.
Need you to roll.
Wow, more rolling. We're doing good.
2d6.
Boom, 9.
Okie dokie. So, you might have to go over to the random element then. So, as you're moving right along here.
Dire wolves, as far as the eye can see.
You're not 100% right, but you're not 100% wrong either.
For Drizzle. Where are we supposed to be on this map? East side?
Yeah, I'd say you're coming from the east because you're moving along the riverbank.
Okay,
I
well,
don't know
here.
what this 13 is.
I am here.
Okay. I just haven't heard from you.
Yeah, I've been pretty quiet.
I have 9 different attacks listed on my actions page, and they're all +8 to hit.
Good lord.
I have a lot more than that since I picked up crossbows and stuff.
I have 8, most of mine are +7s, and only one's a +10.
So, yeah, you're moving along the riverbank, which, you know, hey, I can draw a riverbank. That's a box, that's not a riverbank.
Yeah, I should be in the front line as well.
Trees and stuff up north.
And we did, I'm pretty sure we did, but we did long rest after fighting a fucking house, yes?
Yeah.
I think we were
Yes.
pretty wrecked.
That was the
I
whole
think we're
purpose of
fairly
us locking
fucking
up.
wrecked.
That's why we locked up in that ruins.
The attack happened at, like, 2 in the morning, so yeah, you guys had to wake up, fight the house, and then take a long rest.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Okay.
Okay. So, you do see a number of like large wolves, but instead of being led by another wolf, they're led by what looks like a wolf but standing on two legs holding weapons. Clearly a werewolf, you've encountered them before.
Hey, Trizable, it's your friend.
Let me just double check.
I wish you would do that.
Do you know them?
So like it looks like a whole pack. There are a lot of these.
Can I be turned without?
No, stop asking if you want to be turned.
No.
Technically, you're not a slave of the
Creatures
werewolf.
are cool, okay?
No.
I have to take the chance.
So here's the fun part: you wouldn't be a slave if you get turned into a werewolf. Here's the problem.
Also, I will never stop killing you.
Here's the problem: you have zero control over it. You only transform at the full moon, and you go fucking nuts and eat people.
Also, again, I will
my
never
alignment?
stop killing you.
Isn't it that my alignment? I go on a rampage according to my alignment?
No. You go on primal, bloodthirsty hunger, the alignment of a wolf, chaotic evil.
Well, the alignment of a wolf is unaligned. A werewolf is evil. A wolf is unaligned.
Well, he would be a werewolf, so...
Yeah.
And I know I read it somewhere that it was to the base alignment of whatever it is that you're...
Maybe in a different edition, but not 5e.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
But yeah, like you're watching these wolves like move through the forest, and it's like it becomes clear they're werewolves immediately because they're being led by one in hybrid form, and the wolves seem to have like spears slung over their back on like a leather cord.
Throwing spears.
Trizzle attempts to hide under a bush that is approximately 1/3 his size.
Everyone's a special.
Wait, where was that I would kill you spirit?
Yeah. Yeah. I rolled a 5. Yeah.
So like the one in front holds up its paw, sort of clawed hand.
For the record, they all look the same to me. So...
That's specious. You can't just be like that.
No, I mean, all the tokens look the same to me.
The one up front is the one that's currently in hybrid form.
Okay.
Anyway, he holds his paw, and the rest of the pack stops moving and shifts into human forms. And he himself will also assume a human form, and he'll just sort of look at the group of you and be like, so... Bunch of people walking the riverbank near our forest. Bit dangerous, don't you think?
We're here to kill Strahd.
I shot him.
He starts laughing.
Found him!
I'm going to take the action to grab Shedrack and toss him in the river.
I can't actually say that due to my artifact that still lasts for the week that we're here. But that's
you
what
have
I'd
to
like to say.
you have to speak on truths, don't you?
Yes, entirely. But I just like seeing their reactions.
This is a fun case of the birds work for the bourgeoisie. Just replace the birds with the wolves. The wolves work for the bourgeoisie.
Technically, you can't say that you're here to kill Strahd, I guess. You have to...
We're here to entertain death on the contract of the devil.
What?
He stares at you like blankly for a sec.
We all
He's
stare
like, "Oh,
blankly at him, like, what?
You'd like to entertain death, huh? Well,
No, I'm good, actually.
Look, we're just
Unfortunate.
passing through.
My pack and I are relatively hungry, so nothing personal, you see. But
There's plenty of food, and I point back in the direction of the giant walking house that we slaughtered.
like as he's talking, the werewolves actually like begin forming up into actual like military style phalanxes. Like
I say this, I'll turn back to my party and under my breath say, I say this not only because I'm terrified of wolves, but because I am a keen tactical mind. We can't win this. We should run.
We just fought a house. What makes you think we can't win this? Were you not there, Triswell? Do you not remember the house? I had a hole blown through my
Do we know
chest.
that the
These
werewolves
guys
work
are
for
the least
Strahd,
of
by
my
the way?
problems.
You've met some.
Go ahead.
You've met some werewolves that don't. You have met a pack of werewolves that you are on relatively good terms with, to the north near Crest. However, the vast majority of them do work for Strahd.
Also, we need a druid on this map.
Yes. Allow me to add in the shed rack. He's arrived.
Yeah, sorry about that.
It's all good. He has arrived. Yeah. Initiative would be the thing right about now. I will roll for.
Yeah, that's what
Roll
we're
that advantage.
Formation along the lines of a phalanx.
Huh?
Did I hear something about a phalanx? How do you say that word?
Phalanx. They're carrying spears and they move into a very tight formation and block off this. Basically, to get around them, you'd have to run up into the forest or swim through the river.
I
So
didn't
it's like
click
a
on my.
great way for them to be fireballed.
I didn't click on my token, but I got a 22.
It sure does, and they don't know you can do that, to be fair. Triswell has a 22.
They're about to find out.
Well, 22.12.
Ignore the point 12. That's a tiebreaker.
Oh, fair. I usually just add
It adds my dexterity in as a tiebreaker because I've got it set that way in roll 20.
Oh, fair enough. Godfrey he's ready for this shit. Like, he's just like, oh yes, werewolves.
About the only person who wasn't ready was Zon.
Where'd you roll?
21.
Where'd you roll?
21, right below Lux.
I don't see in the turn order.
It's fair. It's not in the turn order. It's in the side.
That's nothing new. Turn order doesn't like it.
Because Durzo has the curse of roll 20.
Is Layla fine?
How the fuck do you have +6 initiative?
Who, me?
He's
Yeah.
available. We cannot find.
Because my dex is maxed?
Oh, okay.
I don't have any headphones. I don't know what he did with that.
It's your fault.
I kept them in here specifically for this session. You moved them. They're gone.
I mean, she is
Still here.
around. Yeah, we can still hear you just fine if you wanted to play.
Wait. Actually, we can use this mic together and put their audio over the speaker.
Yeah, but then don't hear the double audio.
Is that so terrible?
The werewolves are decidedly unprepared.
I don't know,
And-
because my dex is max. Is that why I have a +6 to initiative?
Actually, I could probably find out.
I was going to say max dex normally is +5.
Okay, mine's
My head
+5.
is not that small.
What else are you getting plus initiative?
Fine, yeah.
Oh,
we
you
got
have
the cloak of protection or the stone of good luck.
Sort of good luck, that's what it is.
That would do it, yeah. Alright,
Because I have the stone of good luck.
need somebody to roll for Shedrack. Unless Shedrack does not want to be in this fight because he is wandering home.
Shadrach is not ready.
Why would you roll? We know that you're not going to roll high.
Let me just double check.
I roll
Shedrack.
high for attacks and damage. I don't roll high for initiative.
Double check Shedrack here. He actually subtracts 1 from that, so his initiative is 1.
Okay.
You realize you're going as my
Okay, note to self: never have me roll anyone's initiative.
Not even his own.
You realize you're going as
Shedrack is on 1.
I like it.
Descending. Did Alexis want to be involved?
No.
Okay. Well, I will remove her from the map for now then. Okay. So Lux goes first, unsurprisingly. With the old 25 there.
What was the size of fireball?
20-foot radius.
20-foot radius.
So like you could blow up this entire shoreline if you wanted to.
Yeah, that's a 20-foot radius. So you're talking pretty much all of them eating it.
Yeah, you can drop it on all of them. The question is like how close to the trees you want this bad boy.
Light a couple of trees on fire. Let's show them that we mean business.
Nah,
It is possible to hit all of them and none of the trees.
But let's just do some collateral damage.
Hey, there's no kill like
Stop
overkill.
rolling garbage.
Ooh. I mean, that is still a pretty big blast, so they get to do dexterity saves.
I got 3 ones in there.
A tiny ball of bat guano and sulfur. I love those components.
So I will mark them real quick. That one fails. Fail. 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 Fail.
Save.
That one made. So fail. 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 I'll do save in yellow. This guy saves. And then 3 more. Fail. Save. Save. So the vast majority are taking 21 damage. So and these guys take 10. And then I'll clear my drones. No, I won't, because if I do that, then I...
You'll delete the map, yes. You can just draw a box over what you want to delete, but it might get the river if you're not careful.
Yeah. You know, it's fine. It's fine. I'll clear them later. We're good. All right. So, yeah, you blow them up. You got anything else? Unsurprisingly, the guy in the lead of the pack points at you and goes, "That one." Triple.
Important question. Which way does...
I want to move closer.
Okay.
Drive me closer. I want to hit them with my sword. All right. Which way does this river flow?
Oh, that is a fantastic question. Let me go back to the world map real quick. Okay, you are going with the flow of the river.
So if the river's flowing...
It is flowing west.
That's not what I want. Okay, cool. All right. In that case, I jump in the river.
Okay.
Gotta swim past them.
That's the idea.
So you splash into the river.
And I'm going to just take my full action to dash.
Okay.
And let the river carry me.
I mean, I'd say roll athletics, but you're trying to go with it, so you're not really strong against the wind here.
I also can't roll lower on athletics than a 10. I have a +9 to athletics, so my worst roll in athletics is a 10.
Oh, that's fair. Okay, so you do that. Durzo's up.
I'm gonna watch as Truthful jumps into the river and be slightly confused.
Oh, I'm definitely confused from this.
I'm gonna go over here and throw daggers at this man.
Okay.
Let me clear up your confusion. 9 goddamn werewolves.
Their
Fuck
pack,
this.
at their pack leader. Does a 16 hit?
16, yeah. Easy.
He's taking 7.
Okay.
Yeah, that's definitely hitting.
Yes.
He's taking 9.
Okay. Sir Godfrey. He is going to... double move and get right up into this group's grill. And that's his turn.
Just get right in there.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, get stuck right in it. What are they going to do? Turn into a werewolf?
20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Dodge action, and... Okay.
All right, so you run up and you take the dodge action. All right.
I'd rather be safe than sorry.
Fair. It is werewolf time. This group up north, these 4 are going to run into the trees and start making their way around. Basically trying to give themselves some cover because they know there's a spellcaster. This one's going to transform into his hybrid form and run at Gadazonk. He will try to bite. He doesn't get you because he has disadvantage, and his claws also miss, it looks like.
Even with advantage that miss.
These 2 are going to swing at Godfrey because he's there. They're going to poke him with their spears.
Werewolf revenant.
They're staying in human form currently, so I don't think you can transform a revenant, can you?
I don't think you can, no.
Godfrey.
Yeah, revenants are undead, not humanoids.
Yeah, Godfrey takes some damage as they stick spears into him. These 2 are also going to run up towards Gadazonk. And, I guess they're also going to transform into hybrid form. And take a bite. Don't think that hits.
No.
And the claw. The claw misses. And then the second one. But yeah, he's got disadvantage, so that doesn't hit. And claw also disadvantaged, yeah. Man, that would have gone real bad for you if they didn't all have disadvantage. Okay.
This is why I took the dodge action.
He just slips into the fucking matrix.
Yeah. All right, Shedrack is up if he is currently available. He's not on the call. So he's going to... Oh, wait, he just showed up on the call. You are up.
Anybody hurt?
So far, the only person who's been hit is Godfrey, and he's undead. So
The enemies are hurt.
I'll take my first turn to summon my spirit and my bonus action to use him for wildfire, or not, use him for that.
Sure. Can you see the map
No,
currently? No?
not at the moment. I tried, but my internet keeps cutting out.
Okay. I guess I'll say you probably move closer to the fighting, and because I believe Wildfire Sphere only has X amount of range anyway.
Actually, I would like to stay a little bit away, but I guess close enough to my friends that I can, get in there, healing touch, whatever I need.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
so
no, the spirit would do that. I would like to stand very far away.
Okay, yeah, you can stay back.
14 to roll for Flame Seed on the last werewolf hit.
So you're shooting at this guy then, and yeah, okay.
Here.
Sure, what's your damage?
Oh, it does hit?
14? Yeah.
5 damage.
Okay. He takes it.
So does this mean we gotta play the game of Protect Lux? Since the werewolves are out of it?
No more.
Okay.
I clearly need protection.
Yeah, the guy's got 20 AC, so chances are he might be fine.
I was gonna say, I'm less worried about Lux and more worried about the survivability of these wolves.
Okay.
Yeah, my 97 hit points and 21 AC.
20.
Age.
Yeah, he's got crazy AC.
I mean, I only got 20 AC and 91 HP.
Yeah. All right. It is Lux's turn again, so we're back at the top of the round.
They think I'm a mage because I cast Fireball. But when they get close, I'm a Gish. A very mean one.
Fair enough. Oh, and it's been 24 hours. You don't think Strahd is the coolest guy ever anymore?
Well, he still might think he's cool, but at least he's not magically forced into believing it.
All right, yeah. So Lux can do things. It is his turn.
I guess I'll aim at one of these werewolves with guiding bolt.
Sure. Which one? That definitely hits.
Yeah, Tom, question.
One sec. Let me determine that one. Okay. That one gets blasted for 14 damage. All right. So what the God?
Is lycanthropy technically a, quote, disease?
I believe it is.
In this edition.
Oh,
Okay, so
okay.
Because I don't know if I would still be like, I'd be in the clear if I would be struck in it.
Trisvolf, who's in the river.
Dash.
Okay. You
Of course you're gonna dash.
continue swimming.
All right,
I
bye,
said-
Triswell.
9 werewolves. That's a no from me, dog.
Bye, Triswell.
Oh, this one's the one that's glowing, right?
All right. This one? That seems to be the one giving commands, but he's not glowing now.
I was wondering if that was one like my guiding bolt.
Oh, then yes, he is glowing.
Oh, well.
Well, Josh, you gotta,
I was gonna
you gotta
say,
shiny target.
in that case, let me give him a bad day.
And plus, you got sneak attack because I'm right next to it.
So, 24 to hit?
Oh, yeah, that will do it. You can roll to see if you crit on that, though.
Oh, that was
He
with the
rolled for
advantage.
Oh, you did already. Okay.
Well, let's send the man to the shadow.
Holy
Holy shit! Yeah, wow.
Is he still standing?
No.
I was gonna say, because I have another attack. I can be not done.
Yeah, you blasted with the knife, and he's out.
Alright, this guy in front of Gadazog.
Okay.
I'll even move a step closer, just in case. He's taking 8.
Taking 8. All right. What's it on? Okay. Sir Godfrey is going to do what Sir Godfrey do.
Alright, now that their pack leader is dead, do they run away?
16, 37. He just... No, actually, it doesn't kill this guy. This guy took the half damage, so... I mean, he doesn't look good, but yeah, Godfrey does horrible things to that man. but he's still surprisingly alive. Gonzo.
Well, you know the rules.
Yep.
I'm sorry, I think I forgot what the rules were here.
They have to roll me a dex save, DC 18.
Okay. My bad.
Fail and fail.
Alright, so they're going to be taking 2d8 force damage.
Oh, nice.
Are you just summoning arms?
Summoning arms, I'm going to start punching things.
Okay.
Are they still alive?
Yes, they are both.
No, the reason I'm asking is like you have a whole bunch of other body parts now.
Well, I could actually summon the head and... do I want to use that right now?
Don't each one
Yeah.
cost you a key point?
Fuck
though?
it. Oh, it's just... Well, it also does an additional d8 for my first attack.
I mean, if you want, I'm just saying though. Doesn't each body part cost you a key point?
It's just summoning the head and the arms, and then I automatically get the body for free. So it would be 2 key points for the head, the arms, and the body.
I believe his point still stands on the concept of it, though.
Fuck
One more
it.
key point.
Fuck it. I'm gonna go broke. So this werewolf's not gonna have
Stand.
Okay.
this werewolf's not gonna have a good time. Oh wait, why am I
Your
rolling with
JoJo's
advantage?
theme music in the background slowly start to rise.
Just 14 hit.
14 hits.
So this plus a d8.
Okay, you punch him square in the chest, you feel ribs break, and he just drops.
Okay, so I'm gonna go to this one and I'm gonna punch him.
Okay. I accidentally deleted my initiative tracker, werewolf.
Max damage.
And he put him on 6. Alright, 14. He is still up. Anything else?
That's it.
Okay, it is werewolf time. I deleted them from the initiative tracker, but they were on 6.
We've seen a Zonk for pretty much the whole campaign. Now we're really starting to see God.
What's wrong? Starting to, resemble the namesake. So this one is going to turn into a wolf and charge here. This one also turns into a wolf. These two start moving through the trees further, getting up to about here. So the two that transformed to make their attack are going to attempt bite. It only gets the one attack. 21.
Disadvantage.
Okay. 13 then.
Yeah, that's not gonna hit.
Yeah, does not. And then the second one will also attempt to bite and not hit. The one still fighting God Zonk is in hybrid form, so it gets a bite and claw.
Crit?
That crit, yeah. So you would take.
Okay, that actually did hurt.
You take 15, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
I make.
Yep. You do. And then the claw is 19, so I don't think
Nope.
that's. Okay, but yeah, 15 damage from that. And then the two fighting Godfrey will continue to swing at him with their spears. Actually, no, I don't think Trizzle's in range for anything. So yeah, he will continue to attempt to stab Godfrey. Godfrey gets it once.
If they want to run away from the undead man to come dive in the water and splash around with the guy who's clearly running away, I question their judgment.
I mean, one of them was half tempted to throw his spear at you and then transform into hybrid form to fight Godfrey better. Realize me.
Do they not get pack tactics as in the humanoid half form?
Surprisingly, werewolves do not have pack tactics. No.
Weird.
I was wondering if they would get pack tactics. That's one thing I was afraid of.
Well, in wolf form they do.
Only real wolves rely on pack tactics due to the fact that their intelligence is too low not to hunt in packs.
I guess they're too human.
So, Shadrach, do you want to plink another dude with your spear?
I will double plink, in fact.
Okay.
They must make I do roll a 16 for the flame seed, but I was looking to frostbite.
Okay.
4 damage. It is Constitution 16 for 1d6 cold.
Do you have to be closer to frostbite?
Frostbite's like 60-foot range.
Then yeah, you're fine.
Can I cast the at-will spell for... Oh, it is. Oh, yeah.
Frostbite, and when you roll, they have to roll a con save?
Yes, con save is 16.
Fail.
And... Oh, shoot. Let me go back to the rolls. I need to roll 2d6 because as the bonus for my class, I also get 1d6 per time that I play the spell while having the spirit active.
Oh, okay.
But in total, 4, 13, 17, no, 16 in total.
Okay. The one fighting Godazonk is the one closest in range for you, and he's starting to look ragged. Or wait, no, the guys up in the trees are technically. But they have cover technically, so I believe they get advantage on, not on con saves.
Not on con saves, no.
So I guess they would make more sense as a target, because this one's closer, so. So fails, takes, how much was it? 16? I believe?
14. Or, yeah, no, it was 16.
Okay, yeah, you shoot off into the trees and get a guy.
How do you do 16 with frostbite?
No, it was the total damage between Flame Seed, Frostbite, and the 2d6s that I get for using spell/cantrips for my class of being Light Spirit Cleric.
Alright, Trizzle continues to swim, I assume?
Correct. Trizzle is getting the fuck out of this scene.
Swims off the bat.
We'll have to catch up to him.
There's a...
Well, seeing as Lux over here has company now, I'm going to continue to use Lux as a walking meat shield. And throw daggers at the wolves that are over here. So we'll start with this guy.
Oh, I just realized something.
What?
Godfrey is throwing down these wolves, but he can't possibly do damage to them.
Non-magical?
His longsword is not magical. It is a mundane longsword.
Well, he at least looks pretty.
I should probably go over there and help him.
Yeah, so a fight between Godfrey and the werewolves is totally pointless. They can't do enough damage to kill him, and he can't do damage to them at all. Which one you shooting? One right in front of you?
That guy, yeah.
Okay, so 29. That also hits. He is still up, but he looks bad. Alright, Godfrey is going to... Whether or not it works, he continues to wail upon the fucking werewolf. Actually, he can do something.
I was going to say, can he smite?
He can smite, yes. He can also vengeful gaze.
That only works on creatures he's sworn vengeance against, though.
Oh, yeah. Yes, it does. So, yeah, he will swing his longsword, hit, and level 1 smite. Why not? So I believe that adds an extra 2d8.
3 if the creature is a fiend or undead.
It's not. Oh, wow, that's pathetic, but it does make his damage work.
3 damage. You'll get there. Keep it up, buddy.
Meanwhile, 3/4 down the river, Chismel's like, "You got this."
He's gonna hit him again. And miss. Gazon, you are squaring off against the single werewolf.
Oh. Time for me to end his life.
Okay. 17 minutes.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the D8 extra. So 17.
17. All right.
Is he still alive?
Yes, but he also looks terrible.
Oh, second punch.
Okay, that hits. Don't even roll damage. He had 1 HP left.
All right, so moving
Your stand caves his head in. That'll hit. Okay.
Here to help you, buddy.
Thank you, friend. Werewolf time. This one will move up here. They will shift into hybrid form because it gives them more to do. This one is going to join the fray because they were told to attack the caster. This one's going after Shedrack because he's just within range.
No! But I'm so weak and helpless and useless to this team.
So one of them attacking. One of them
You
attacking.
took your honors before this, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
The one attacking Gavazank, 23 to hit.
Oof. Yeah, that hits.
9 damage, need a con save again. Which I think you're relatively safe because you did at least.
I'm not proficient in con saves. 9.
Actually, I've just realized you are incredibly lucky. It takes an action to shift.
Oh.
So it takes the time to... Actually, no, you're right in his face. He's not taking the time to shift. He's going to smack you with a spear instead.
Okay, so I still take a 9?
No, I'll roll the spear. You take 3 damage instead.
So I'll
use one of my
I'll do
reactions.
6.
Oh, my bad.
Huh?
I use one of my reactions to cast Warding Flare. If a creature is in fact trying to attack me with, it just says attacked. It can oppose disadvantage.
Okay. I haven't attacked you yet, so well, I'm still gonna poke Godfrey and miss. The ones over here had moved through the woods and had time to use their actions to transform in the woods. So, well, I did say the one that charged Shedrack transformed just now. So that one can't attack, but it's in Shedrack's face. The ones over here are hybrids and swinging. So one's going to attack Urza. 8, I don't think that's
Nope.
13.
I'm pretty sure that's going to be a no too. Yep. Nope.
No,
17.
And then 2 are still attempting to kill the caster. 23. Unless you want to give it the disadvantage again.
Lots.
That's not much damage. I want to take this risk.
Okay, sure. You take 4 and I need a con save. You just missed it.
Wow.
Hey, we now have a second lycanthrope on our party.
You don't feel any different yet, but it does like it lashes its teeth into your shoulder and starts shaking violently.
Well, we've permanently lost Trisvel.
It's also going to swing with its claws and not work.
Wait, what do you mean second werewolf?
Let's just fail the con save. So technically he's infected. He's not a werewolf yet, but he is infected.
Well, Josh said something about a second one. I got hit with the spear instead of the bite.
Our second one is currently 60 yards up the river.
Okay.
Technically, Trisvel is a werewolf, but he was born one, so he can control it.
I keep forgetting about that.
Well, not legitimately, but sort of. He's a shapeshifter.
Close enough.
Second one attacking, miss, and also miss. Shedrak, you're up. You've got a werewolf right in your face.
Has he actually attacked me yet, or was he unable to?
He was unable to because he had to turn into a wolf to reach you.
Ah. Alright, so is he the ragged one from earlier?
No, he got hit with a fireball, but in comparison to the others, he looks pretty fresh.
Oh. That doesn't inspire fear or anything. I shall cast Inflict Wounds at... Let me see if I can cast it. 3rd level.
Okay.
That's an 11?
To hit?
Yes.
Yes, actually it does.
Oh, thank God. 5d10. 39 damage.
Good lord, okay.
39 damage on 5d10? Shit.
It is.
I got 2 10s, a 9, and a 7. And then there was a 3.
Yeah,
So
that's a ball roll on 5.
Jesus
On 5
Christ. So you reach out and you grab it by the scruff of the neck and you just see the life force drain out of it, and it's basically a skeleton covered in scraps of skin that hits the ground in front of you.
Wow. Fuck not with the dark powers, I guess.
And I also cast Flame Seed with my spirit on anyone who was alive.
I'm throwing this guy in the woods because he's my initiative tracker, but Jesus Christ, yeah, you ruined that guy's day.
Can it throw his throat and I will bye, and then he disappears.
There's basically a fur-covered skeleton on your end in front of you. Yeah, roll your flame seed. There's some guys nearby. There's a guy on the lake that's very much within range. 12 hits?
Yes. And to be specific, is a cantrip a spell?
Yes.
Okay, Flame Seed is not a cantrip. It is only listed under cantrips because I couldn't make it work any other way in D&D Beyond. It is an action of your... It is an action of your wildfire spirit. It is not a spell.
Ah, so I can't add the 1 D8 thing.
You don't get the extra D8 on that.
4.
Yeah.
No, I just had that. I guess
4.
It goes up in flames and just drops.
Yeah, sorry for the confusion. I had to wrench that thing into D&D Beyond to make it work correctly. It is technically not a cantrip, but if I put it as one, it does most of what I need it to do. I don't know why they don't just list it as an attack on your sheet like every other subclass does, but far be it from me to question the great mysteries of D&D Beyond.
The one subclass that's...
Yeah, I love him.
Yeah, no, it's understandable. I think that's the end of my turn.
Okay. Alright, back to the top of the round. Lux.
Lex is just gonna sort of say bad dog to the one that nipped him and start trying to stab him.
Okay. That definitely stabs him. Both of those hit very easily.
Do you do damage?
It's all force damage, so yes.
That's right. You're a monster. I forgot.
17, and you do an extra 5. Yeah, you put the sword straight through his neck and he drops to the ground. He is turbo dead. Do you have a bonus action or are you good?
That was my bonus action, I think.
Oh, okay.
Again, force.
Truthful is.
I'm gonna look for. I'm gonna try to get up on the bank down at the point.
Easy enough.
I think I'm far enough away from the fight. I'm gonna try to pull up on the bank so that I don't get swept too far away from my party.
Okay. You I mean, yeah, I'm pretty sure you can make the athletics check just fine. The water's not.
I will roll it if you'd like.
Go for it. You have to.
I should have had advantage on that, but even without advantage, it's a 21.
Yeah, I was gonna say you really have to fuck up to not get that short here.
Yeah, it's a 21 without the advantage. So yeah.
Yeah, you're good. You're good. You made it. So Durza.
And I'll just spend my action just shaking water off.
Yeah.
Well, I guess we're gonna help him finish that guy off.
Okay.
Not with that, you're not.
Yeah.
That's fine. I have 2. Are you? I'm done.
Kidding me? Double botch, Jesus.
I'm going to take my movement.
This is never. He looks down at his psychic blades, and they won't come out. And he's like, "This has never happened before."
I would like to go jump into the river and drown myself.
I mean, I guess the in-character reason, like watching this fucking werewolf dude savage Lux was kind of startling.
I'm gonna go jump into the river and drown myself now.
What's funny is I don't think you can miss on anything. Like a 12 hits, so like anything except a 1 and possibly a 2 hits these guys.
Even with a 2, I can roll homing psychic blades and still hit them.
God.
Savage, it did 4 damage.
I mean, yeah, it very obviously like bit into you. It didn't hurt a lot, but like it got through the armor and you're bleeding pretty heavy. Godfrey's just gonna do this. Deals 16 damage. And
I really wanted to play it off as didn't notice so I could get away with not knowing about the werewolf thing.
I mean, you know that you're cut, but you don't know that you're infected. You don't know if it's bad enough. There's no immediate way to tell that you're a werewolf. You probably think you're fine, especially since you're usually very resistant to disease. I just have to
like to take a moment to appreciate his art here. These are some absolutely wonderful trees, I think.
Yeah, no, they are trees. They're fantastic. So, yeah, Godfrey turns around, smack this guy. You all hear a crack of thunder, and this werewolf just goes fucking launching into the river. Did I say thunder?
No. Look at the damage on Thunderous Smite.
Oh my god! It's built into the...
It does thunder damage.
It's a hungry thunder.
So the werewolf takes all the damage because it becomes magical and gets fucking catapulted into the river, where it is now flailing against the current.
I I just want to go over something like my most saves are strength and intelligence, but they're both at +1. My dex is a +6. My wisdom is a +10, and my constitution is a +9, and I still fail every important save.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, somehow.
Hold up.
So,
Why are you summoning Wildfire Spirit?
no, I was just looking at your character sheet. It does have the Wildfire Spirit Flame Seed in. If you go under Actions, All, and if you scroll down under Bonus Actions.
Alright, Godfrey also gets a second attack, which is going to
It
hit a
says-
roll.
If you look under Summon Wildfire Spirit Command, it has your Flame Seed and your Fiery Teleportation as clickable actions in there.
Yeah, he's going to turn around and just smack the bits off this guy. Expend another first level smite because he's got him.
Phone for most of it. I know, so I can check it on computer, but it doesn't on phone.
Alright, got his up.
It even shows you what the natural armor is of the creature.
It's punching time.
I'm sure it is. Jesus, yeah, it is. Commence the jiggling.
And being that this is also my first attack, 23 from the first punch.
Yeah, that first punch, you just punch a hole right through this man.
Wait, how did you do an extra 2d8? Oh, because critical.
Remember my monk?
No, I knew why it was 1d8. I didn't realize the 2, but yeah, because it's critical. Yeah.
You've punched a hole straight through that man.
So, stupid question. Can I punch the werewolf that's being blown into the river? Well, in the river?
I mean, Thunderous Smite technically only throws him 10 feet, I believe.
Oh, I can still reach him.
Right.
10 feet knocked prone, yep.
Yeah,
Yeah, so I'll be here, and I'm going to dish him some pain.
okay.
He is technically prone, so disadvantage if you're attacking from there.
Okay, so then second.
Not
Yeah.
but again.
Is he still alive?
Yes, he is.
Does that hit?
13 still hits, yeah.
Is he still alive?
Yeah, he goes under and just stops. Like, does not come back.
So I was 10 foot, so 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. I'll move next to Wildfire Spear.
Okay. It's werewolf time. There's only one left. I think he's going to shift back to wolf form and take off to the north. Lux does get an attack of opportunity.
I don't think you can damage it, though.
I don't see this bonus
Yeah, I can't actually
reaction on anywhere in this list.
Okay, so yeah, he's become a wolf and he's starting to run. Unless people really feel like chasing that werewolf, we're going to drop initiative.
Okay.
No, I feel like he should learn his lesson.
Is that the one that
I wild shape into a racehorse.
I can bonus action dash. I demand he dies.
I also demand he dies.
I mean, I'm not even going to roll, have you do this in initiative. If you decide you want to chase after him and just throw things at him, you're going to be throwing at disadvantage, but if he has an AC of 12 as a wolf, you're probably going to hit him, so...
I told them to surrender, they chose not to, so the only alternative is death.
Inevitably, he does die if you're giving chase.
Trizzle eventually circles back around.
So yeah, Triswell arrives at. There, I can clear all the drawings now because.
Like Aaron, I don't see the bonus action. Like anyway.
What bonus action?
It's not listed as a bonus action. You have to click in the text description, which is
So if you go under Shadrach and you go onto your actions, you click all. There's also a tab that does say specifically bonus action.
Yeah.
So
I know.
So if you click the tab bonus action,
it's not well pointed out.
you should see under spells summon wildfire spirit command.
Wait a minute.
That if you basically click that, it
I
gives
don't.
you a whole character sheet for your thing.
Oh yeah, it gives me the character sheet, but it doesn't give me.
If you look
The
underneath
prompts
it, you
to
should
cast
see armor
these.
class, flame seed, fiery teleportation, hit points. It's all spelled out there.
Here. He's talking about this.
Yeah, it's spelled out. It's not a. It's not something I can hit.
It's only clickable if you have the D&D Beyond script.
Oh.
It's not
Yeah.
clickable otherwise.
Yeah, if you're not using D&D
What's the
Beyond, you're
D&D
not
Beyond
getting
script?
That's what we're using to roll through. Like when all our rolls are coming through, I'm not rolling on Roll20. I'm rolling on D&D Beyond, and it's passing the rolls through. It's called Beyond 20. If you're using Chrome to access.
So yeah, you all meet up. You all meet up again, easy enough. The werewolves.
Trisville, upon returning, is going to start looking over people for bites.
So the question, I guess, is: does Lux want to try and like hide his, or is he just going to be like pretty open about it?
He's like battle scar.
So I can get it? It was a D&D Beyond script?
It's called Beyond 20.
It's basically a Chrome extension.
Yeah. I am seriously going to start looking through people for bites at this point.
Okay, I all I got is a spear mark on me, not really a bite.
No, you did get bit. One of them did bite you. You made the con save that.
Okay.
So you do actually have like a pretty ragged, like they did a lot of damage too. You have a pretty awful bite mark on one of your arms.
I'm only at 73 out of 19 at the moment. Or 73 out of 91, sorry.
Well, yes, but for a singular attack, that was a lot of damage for you.
Yeah.
Tristle is not excited to see that people have been bit.
I'm pretty sure just me. Oh, no, wait, maybe someone else too. The monk, Azak.
Yes.
Yeah, Azog did get bitten pretty bad. Like his bite is actually worse than yours.
So
Work. Thank you for this edition. It is one wonderful, and I'll never go back.
what are we going to do about this?
He seems
Maybe
Can we just cut off his arm and call it square?
Maybe have the Abbey help? Or Abbey, I forgot it was Abbott or Abbey, or one of those.
I will look to. Well, no, Godfrey isn't from the Abbey. He's from the other castle place.
yeah.
Lux, are you not a cleric? Can't you just resolve this yourself?
Resolve what?
Wait,
I'm going to point to your bite mark and his ox and go, that?
Oh, look at that!
so what am I doing since I'm a cleric as well?
Wait, why did I roll that? I didn't mean to roll that. What are you trying to do now?
Good question.
You two are bit.
Yeah, I know we're both cursed.
Yeah, unless you have some kind of remedy for that, we're gonna have to start tying you down when you sleep.
I use protection from good and evil. Give me a second. I'm looking for the actual correct spells.
Remove curse does do.
I don't know. Remove curse.
So yeah, lycanthropy is a curse, and if you are inflicted with it, remove curse will work.
Yeah, it's not technically a disease. It's weird.
Yeah, that's why I'm wondering if my immunity to disease could bypass that.
No, it's
It would work in 3.5. It doesn't work in this edition.
It's a curse, not a disease.
It used to be a disease. It is a curse in this edition. So, yeah. If you can remove that curse, I think we should probably do that.
He seems fine for now. Maybe they just bit him.
I will, but I'll have to do it tomorrow.
Okay, then you're sleeping in robes tonight.
It seems unnecessary.
That actually brings up a fair question real quick that I need to look into.
Is it a full moon specifically tonight? And if it's not, make it so anyway?
Well, no, I'm not that insane. No, what I need to know is like how it works in Ravenloft specifically. Nope, Barovia has a normal ass time.
It's my.
I would say you've been here a couple of days. Roll a D100 based on what the percentage is. I'll let you know how close you are to a full moon.
As making a full moon now for the sake of drama, please.
If you like it to, I guess I can.
Drama's going to result in one of us getting kicked out of Adventurers League, so.
I feel like this is a point where it would be approved.
I don't think you understand Trizzle's policy on werewolves. I'm not going to fight you when you're a werewolf.
I mean, also, to be fair,
It's going to fight you.
You actually might have a
time.
better chance fighting him when he's a werewolf.
It's fine, all things considered.
Yeah, definitely.
So, yeah, just roll the D100. I'll let you know how close to the full moon we are. Okay. It's not quite a full moon yet, but the moon is waxing. It
This
is
needs to be dealt with too fucking sweet.
like soon, yeah, probably. You are aware that, like, yeah, the abbot's clearly an angel. He can probably do something about this if you want to.
Oh, that's right. We saw him Dragon Ball Z fighting with Strahd. So yeah, he'd probably handle it.
It's not even a high knowledge religion to know that, like, yeah, no, he's an astral demon.
Yeah. He's a big fucking angel. All right, cool. To the hill. Continue to the hill then.
Yep.
Okay, just need one more encounter check as you make your way through the woods and down the river. Okay, yeah, super peaceful. You reach the backside of the hill and begin making your way to the peak, which I have.
All right, who's doing this ritual?
I think it's going to take a couple of us to do this ritual.
Well, I'm more to it as a bodyguard than casting a ritual.
The ritual with the stone thing?
Yeah.
If this is a matter of intelligence, or better yet, wisdom, I would be more than happy to.
Oh no, I got definitely more wisdom than you.
Is there a requirement for doing this? Do we even know what the I mean, they told us.
How the hell are we doing this ritual? That's an important question.
That's a good question.
I know that we were told how to do the ritual, but we as players were not told
Basically,
how to do the ritual.
The ritual will take time. It's basically per item you want to destroy, it will take about an hour. Also, somebody, at least one person, has to be continually performing the ritual. It's basically like you set the things on a stone altar and you chant over them. Just you know the chant. I'm not going to make one up because I don't feel like it. But there's a chant. You make the chant over the thing. You basically and it takes an hour, but then the item is destroyed. And the only real caveat here is that one person, at the very least one person, has to be performing the ritual and nothing else.
So we don't have, there's no like intelligence stat that needs to be met or wisdom stat that needs to be met. It just, you can do it. Because I would imagine that you would need a magical based character to do a ritual.
No, it's just chanting and holding it over the stone altar and then you smash it at the end.
I guess it's one of them easy rituals.
Yeah, this one was apparently written in Rituals for Dummies, so who wants to be the dummy?
Like I said, I would go to a bodyguard than being a chanter.
I would rather heal you after it's done if we get attacked anyway.
So, Sidetrack wants to do it?
Okay.
Yay!
Shadrach.
Orc boy. It's gonna go destroy rock.
Good job, Sidetrack. I am proud, particularly after noticing I apparently gave it a convert.
What?
I don't know, you picked up Lake Cleric.
Now, Shadrach, remember,
Oh, yeah.
we're aiming for AC and damage.
I can do one of those things.
You can do both of those things.
AC? No,
You can-
I don't know how to do AC right now.
You can do AC and damage. You can do both of those things. You have two
Okay, to be
spells.
clear, we're talking about what we want to remove from Apple, not what you personally possess.
Oh,
So-
yeah, those two things, AC and damage. I just won't break rock.
I just wanted to make sure that we were clear since there's three options. We don't care about option 3.
They are good ones. They're not armor class and damage though. When I meant it's harder to hurt him, it's not armor class. He basically has all damage that would be done to him.
That's even better than AC.
Yeah. And the other thing is that he has the Rakshasa thing, where only spells with certain level attack.
Yeah, we're aiming for those. We don't care about him skiing all throughout the lands. We don't want option 2.
Yeah.
We don't care about option 3. I just want to make sure that we're adamantly clear about what we want, though.
Yeah.
What's option 3?
We don't care about it.
Option 3 is he can do the Voldemort thing. If you say his name, he knows where you are and can go to you.
Me trying to slap him. Aha! Voldemort. Yeah, okay, AC and damage.
Like he basically, if you mention his name, he gets the ability to scry on you and knows where you are.
Yeah, we could care
I
less.
believe I have like 1 day left on my inadvertent Heidi ring, so I don't really care. But we're good.
All right,
Actually-
let's take positions on this friggin' hill and get ready for whatever's about to come at us, which I'm sure is going to be just a monumental shit show.
Yeah, is there, like, any way that we can, like, fortify this? What, like,
That's a good question. Can we fortify it?
like, I see that there's rocks, but are they just rocks? Is it not? Can we make, like, a
It is.
wall out of them? What,
It is already a wall. It's a waist-high wall.
okay.
But
Also,
they still
fortifying takes. Yeah, good luck with that.
I guess I'll stand over here with Lux.
And I'll stay here with Trisdal.
We'll both take an entryway.
Okay, and then God.
And then Godfrey should be the goalie. Godfrey should play goalie with Shadrach.
Basically.
Shadrach in the middle, and let me get Godfrey.
Well, Durzo has the person with the highest AC. Trisdal has the person with the second highest AC.
I have functionally like 200 hit points.
Yeah,
You're an HP sponge.
I have
Yeah.
100 something.
I'm probably gonna get hit a lot. It's okay.
I have 102, but I have Lux, so I have 102 HP and a really high AC shield.
I have 104.
Wow, I've got almost as much as you.
My constitution's not that good. Turns out having to have high charisma kind of prevents you from having really high constitution.
I don't think mine's that high. Oh, I guess
Just
mine's
like, I
at...
think I can talk him down from killing himself.
Never mind, I
Me
guess mine's at
shags
19.
you.
I guess I do have a high constitution.
Yeah, a little bit. You basically have Dex, Constitution, and nothing else.
That's all that I need.
All I need is wisdom, dex, and con. Definitely wisdom.
Imagine needing 3
Yeah.
stats.
I need 4.
That's crazy.
I need Strength, Dex, Con, and Charisma to make my build work.
Okay.
Almost sounds like
Work
Dark
in
Souls.
big quotation marks. Work in big quotation marks.
Kind of
This is pretty
sounds
good
like
at
a soul like
solo.
Dark Souls.
So I just need to put a few things together real quick.
We're here to kill
So
Strahd.
I have an ability. I gained an ability when I leveled up to 10 that I completely forgot to ever use. So at some point in this battle, hopefully I'll get to use it.
What level is everybody?
11.
11.
Which is about the right, level for end game content in this book.
And is there any chance that I can use my downtime days early enough to actually not be level 7?
No.
No, you have to wait till you're level 10?
10.
At the end of this, you will, however, be level 8.
And I will be able to use my downtime days to get to
No.
No. As I said, you have to be level 10.
to use downtime days.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, unfortunately, you are a little stuck being.
Well, wouldn't that also exclude me from your next adventure?
No.
That would be a.
Huh?
Depends on the adventure.
If it's a level...
Depends on the adventure.
If it's a tier 3 adventure, yes.
Yeah, that's the adventure you were going for. That's why we were like, you can use your downtime days after. Which is kind of ridiculous that you have to wait until 10 to use them.
Well, we don't know what
It
our
only lets you. It only lets you jump one. It only lets you jump to the next tier if you've made it most of the way through the existing tier.
Yeah, I figured we. What's the next tier?
11. 11 is tier 3.
So I'm only allowed to jump one level.
Yeah. Correct. And it has to be
I
10
can't
level.
level up anymore until after Strahd's up dead.
Also worth noting that in the new campaign, it takes 12 hours to level up when you're tier 3. So we're not likely to level up to 12 anyway.
Yeah. The final battle is meant to be done at level
Or
1.
we'll level up. Just judging by how many sessions there are left, we'll probably we won't level up again in this adventure, or if we do, we'll level up when we kill Strahd.
We also haven't determined what the next adventure will be.
Okay.
Yeah, there are some conversations to be had about that.
Yeah.
Yes, it is something we're going to have to discuss soon.
Actually, I probably wait. Should I move myself here so they wouldn't break through? Or I'm trying to think of like where.
It's a stone wall waist high. They can probably jump over the stone wall.
They can vault the wall. So we're not really guarding the gap so much as we're guarding the easy entrance. They can still vault the wall. So if they want to get over, they can. At some point, they're going to breach the perimeter. That's fine.
Now,
What we want to do is prevent them from breaching it easily.
Now, I feel like this is a mandatory question. So we discussed that these marks were 300 on the world map. There's no way in hell
I
that
don't
these are
think they're 300
300
here, no.
No.
Do we know what this is?
What is?
These.
Sorry, those little marks are basically pointing which way is downhill.
Yeah, but do we know how... So they don't distinguish a height elevation difference?
Oh, they do. Here, each one is 100 feet.
Okay. That's still
Holy shit.
big, but okay. See, that's why... See, truthfully, this is why I wanted to ask. You never know what
I mean, to be fair, it's not a 100-foot cliff. It means that from here to here, you're covering a 100-foot incline.
Yes, and remember, this is
Also,
a map
hold on. Oh, Jesus Christ.
This is a map where every square is 50 feet.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Hey, we're back. This will be fun.
It'll take them 2 hours to walk up this hill.
Yeah, so we're set for the ritual. Let's go.
Well, Shedrack, can you at least do me a favor and at least heal me before you start the ritual?
I think we might want to consider going to a zoomed-in battle map at some point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, don't heal him. He's fine.
What is your HP? And
73 out of 91.
You're fine.
Set up for...
Why do you even bother having grid squares on a map that's 50-foot squares? Like, what are we ever going to use that for?
To make it as hard as possible on the players to figure out what's going on.
I'm going to do what I did the last time and make it like these are 10-foot squares, because that makes it easier.
I cure wounds you
The first
time.
two would definitely just heal me, Max.
Yeah, technically, I'm only using the first one. It's just that I'm not used to rolling it in D20.
Okay, yeah. That's definitely going to help me a lot.
And I give you an extra D8. 14.
Just take the
14.
dodge. Just take the
any
dodge.
HP is good enough, as long as I can at least help save your ass. And also, for Trismo, we still have some Mace of
Terror can
Terrors.
physically muster, as well as to, I believe it's Lux.
Hold on.
No, Drizzle. I give it to Drizzle and Lux. Yes.
Trismo, we still have the Mace of Terrors.
Plus
Okay,
2 temporary HP.
It's worth noting you don't get the extra D8 because your spirit is not on it.
Okay, so
I'll
I
cast
choose
Fire Spirit before I start this.
Okay.
I would waste it.
Yeah, it only has a duration of like...
1 hour.
Actually, no, it has a duration of an hour, so it's not actually that bad. It just means if we get attacked in the second hour, you won't have it. But
Well, and he can't...
I will.
The problem is that, sure, he can summon the wildfire spirit. It just stands there. He literally has to focus only on the ritual. He can't do anything else. If he does anything
Can
else,
I just
ritual
give
gone.
it the option to just heal whenever somebody's hurt? Or
Okay, to be fair, what I will say is that one person has to be constantly doing the ritual. It doesn't have to always be the same person. So as an action, if you needed to tag out, somebody could start chanting as their action, and then you could drop a ritual and do it.
And actually, yeah, if it's your action, then yeah, you still could use the wildfire spirit with your bonus action.
Can he still command it? Isn't that...
Commanding is a bonus action, Josh.
Yeah.
It just seems weird with
All
that,
right.
like you have to chant.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it's just like, oh man, now Wildfire Spirit, use a blast.
Just in between syllables. Fuck that guy up. Fuck that guy up. You can do it though. So are you popping the wildfire spirit then? Because if so, we should draw it on the map.
I shall. I have 2. If we get attacked in the second hour, I'll cast it again.
You have 1 because you used 1 in the last battle.
I meant 2 in total, as in this was my first use, and I assumed we long rested before getting up here.
No.
I have no more.
Yes, correct.
This is disappointing.
We don't have time for long rest. We have one more long rest before our big fight. That's it.
Yeah.
I'll wait on Wild Shape.
All right.
Let's go.
Then, going back to the original question, Azalak, you heal 13 instead of 14.
Got it.
But you still gain the 2 temporary points, HP, as well as Lux and Trizpol for the last time we long rested, and I never gave you your treats.
It's 3 temporary hit points now.
Sweet.
Okay. As I said before,
Efficiency bonus went up.
for my sanity, these are not 50-foot squares; they are 10-foot squares.
Fair. I think that's better for everyone.
No, now they'll actually be able to reach us.
Yeah. Well, they have 2 hours. They wouldn't be able to reach us anyway. It doesn't take that long to climb a hill.
Yeah. So the ritual begins, and it is very quiet at first.
Shoot him a shaman under pressure?
I guess whoever's keeping watch can roll perception.
Oh god,
I will
I should have
assist.
been on watch.
Here,
I'll assist Azalak.
Do you want to roll perception, Azalak, or do you want me? I have
I'll roll
efficiency.
perception.
I think we can. I think we have 2. We have 2 sides, so probably each side can roll.
Yeah.
I would like someone to switch out with me. I have a natural perception of 20.
No, we're good. 23.
You're going to have to actively look. This isn't going to be something that you're naturally going to perceive.
We did fine anyway.
So you're looking out, and
Get a new die, man. God damn it.
about halfway through the ritual on the first stone, you start seeing shapes moving about in the trees.
It's all clear over here.
I don't know what I was doing. Lux was busy staring at the dim sun right now.
Durzo, you do also see like moving around these piles of stone here. They look like old graves or cairns, and you can see things moving around in these too.
Actually, while I'm thinking about it, because we have had a long rest, I'm going to connect Azalak, Trizpol, and Lux with my mind link thing, and it'll last for 3 hours. So
I should probably wait to summon my hands and my head. Well, hands, head, and body till the fight arrives.
Until we actually have a fight, yeah.
Yeah.
So with the
Because that only lasts 10 minutes.
So with the telepathic thing, so that we can be quiet about it, I'm gonna go, hey, I see there's movement over here.
Like every now and then you just catch like a shadowy figure sort of flicker back and forth between these things.
Can I hide amongst the stones?
Yeah, real stuff.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, easy. You blend right into that fucking wall. Zok, yeah, you're seeing the same thing.
Activate optical camouflage.
I like that rolled stealth. Invisible.
Zok is seeing the same things, mostly in the trees. And your perception is high enough, and they're not super, super far away. You start hearing faint chanting coming from the trees.
I point over there and try to tell you Trizpol through the mind link, or whisper to him, I see something over there. And being chanting, I think I really want to summon my hands and head, so I at least get that deflect energy, just in case something happens.
Okay.
So yeah, I am going to expend my 2 key points.
Should we go rustle them then?
They're chanting, so I think we should.
All right. I will slowly advance forward with my mace out and try to get a better look at what we're dealing with here.
Okay, as you start getting closer, you begin to see. Let me find the right mini. There are a number of people dressed in robes and antlered headdresses, holding sticks. They seem to be flanked by large axe-wielding men who are serving as some kind of guard. There are quite a few of them.
Hi!
So you begin approaching and you say hi. The people in the robes continue to chant around this one large tree. And one of the axe guys steps up and he goes, hey. Yeah, I figured we wouldn't stay hidden for long.
We have a strict one ritual per hill policy here.
That's unfortunate, because we've got a bit of the same thing going on. Definitely can't let yours finish.
Oh, okay.
I feel the same way.
You really, really don't want what's about to happen, I promise.
Why do we keep trying to negotiate with these people? They don't ever care.
We don't negotiate with terrorists. Come on.
This would be, I guess, roll initiative with these guys, because they're
I figured.
squaring up.
Tristan, can you roll initiative for me?
So Lux is abandoning me because I'm going to try to keep covering this side?
Oh, never mind. Yeah, Lux, I think you should go back to that side. At least we have Sir Godfrey on our side.
Why am I
I'm on 19. Doesn't matter. You're just chanting anyway.
This is the one ritual per hill. I'm the one ritual. I need to make sure I can at least, look around every once in a while.
No, just cast the ritual. We've got this hill.
Stay with the ritual, don't do anything else.
This is our
I can
hill.
look the other way while I say Omine Desse. Come on.
You mean try to and a Shumina pressure?
Okay, who all do I have? Shedrick, you're on 2.
I'm on 19. Again, I apparently didn't have my mini clicked, so.
Okie dokie. 19. Let's see, I rolled for those guys. Let's roll for good old Godfrey. Okay, Godfrey's on 17. This whole thing is the only thing apparent currently, so that's all I'm rolling for now.
So wait, wasn't there something on your guys' side?
Yeah, I mentioned that.
Yeah, you did see something moving.
That's how big, that red circle is how big a 20-foot radius is on this map. Just in case anybody happens to be thinking about throwing any fireballs.
Gonna set the whole forest over there on fire.
The first guy who runs through this gap in the wall on this side is going to have a real nasty surprise waiting for them.
Excuse me, but did we invite you to this hill? I think not.
Just sun sword to the face.
Go home. Yeah, and they don't know I'm there, so I got full of it. Unless they somehow can see through optical camouflage.
Okay, Gazok, you get to go first.
Alright, being that I already have my hands out, so This guy's gonna have a bad time.
Okay.
13.
13 is, I don't believe, is going to hit that guy. It does not.
Well, 26 should.
26 does. All right.
17. No, 17 damage. Is he still up?
He is.
I'm guessing
Yes.
17 damage doesn't kill him.
Well, I'm gonna go with the one other person who's chanting.
Okay. 23 hits.
And bitch has got to run me a con save.
Okay. 12. So no.
She's stunned.
Okay. And how much damage did that do? 14?
Yeah, 14 damage to her. So whatever chanting she was doing is now... Like, now we have 3 chanters. No, this is a one-ritual hill. Go away!
Guys with the axes. So the one that you punched is going to try to axe you in the head.
Okay.
Does not hit.
No.
This one will run up to Drizzle. Swing his axe. 10, pretty sure doesn't hit.
No.
10. I mean, this one can get up here. And this one can reach Gavazonk, so they're going to mob in. More of them can reach Gavazonk than Drizzle. So Gavazonk gets 3 more attacks on him. No. Yes, 24, I believe, but it's only 4 damage. And 22, so 8 damage. So, like, as they all sort of mob around you and start swinging wildly. 2 on Trizwell.
Well, one already rolled on me.
One already rolled, so 17.
17 hits.
13 damage. As his great axe sinks into you, it is now your turn.
Okay. I'm going to look up at these guys, shake a little residual water out of my hair, and go, you know, I've not had a great day so far. And shing, out come the cat claws.
All right.
All right. I'm going to make a claw attack. 13.
Doesn't quite get him.
20.
That does.
Make sure my rage damage is on. Yes, it is. Okay, and I'm going to use an ability I haven't had a chance to use yet. I would like this guy, who I just hit, to make a wisdom save.
Okay, which guy was it again? I'm sorry. I missed the ping.
The guy that hit me, so this one?
Sure. Wisdom save it is. No, botched.
He must immediately use his reaction to make a melee attack against another creature of my choice that I can see.
Fucking bitchin'. How do you get to do that? That's amazing.
Infectious Fury.
I mean, he rolled an 8, so he doesn't hit.
I'm so angry it makes other people angry.
That's so dumb. Yeah.
So you did 8 total, or was it 16 total?
I did 8, and I have another attack.
Okay. Okay, that hits.
So he can have another 12 damage.
Nice.
That's my turn.
Okay. Mirzo, you're watching out the other side.
I am going to ready action to swing like a baseball star at anybody who thinks that they're coming through that gap.
With the sun sword?
With the sun sword.
Or with...
Two-hand,
why not?
I'm gonna two-hand batter up this thing.
So the other side, you do see running up the hill, like they're starting to converge. You see a number of pale figures beginning to sort of form up.
The pale ones wish to come through.
This would be good for Lux to go back to help him.
What is that? Do I recognize this guy? He looks like special.
You do, actually. Or maybe. I don't know how. I've lost track of how many days it's been since the start of the campaign now that I'm like really thinking.
It's been like 7? I think we've been here almost a week.
Yeah.
No more than that.
Has it been more than that?
10 or, I think you've been in Barovia for about 10 or 11 days.
Do I need to
Yeah.
roll?
You
Do you want me to
The
roll
guy-
something or?
No, you're good. You recognize it. Actually, no. Roll me an intelligence check. Yeah, just to see if he, because he does look quite different now that I'm thinking about it.
Just straight intelligence?
Yeah.
Ignore this. Oh, I wish I didn't ignore that.
The guy out front, you've met him before. Like your very first day in Barovia, you met this guy. He's cleaned up. He no longer looks starving or emaciated, but this is the guy that Shedrack released from the basement.
Released from a basement? I don't remember him releasing anybody from a basement.
The guy that was killed underneath the church.
Oh, you mean the guy
Yeah.
that I released from the basement?
Oh, was that you? That was you, wasn't it? Yeah,
That
okay.
was-
I was just kind of like,
I opened the
know a guy
door
from a
because
basement.
that was where my lockpicking shenanigans first began, and then they escalated.
Yeah, when you open the basement, the guy that ran off, he's currently leading a contingent of vampires spawn up the hill.
Oh, good. I owe that man one. Let him come through my hallway. I'm going to squint at him from the shadows.
Does Sir Godfrey only do extra damage to Strahd, or could he do extra damage to, like, vampire spawn?
His particular abilities only affect Strahd, but he can smite the shit out of vampires.
Okay.
Yeah, Paladin is still pretty nasty.
Yeah.
All right.
So
So
yours
yours
is
is just ready and waiting.
Yeah, I'm just ready and waiting.
Godfrey is going to basically stand guard here. He is holding basically like, what should we do? This isn't good.
Fight.
Lux.
Well, now you're tangled up in those guys, and my plan to drop a fireball on them probably isn't going to work out as well.
I think we're okay.
We should be fine.
Oh dear.
I'm perfectly happy with getting a fireball dropped on me. One of the two people in that circle has evasion. The other one has danger sense. And I also have a ton of HP. If you want to throw a fireball here, feel fucking free.
Just come
Not
back.
to mention,
If you insist.
not to mention, if I fail, I can at least deflect some of it. Well, not really deflect,
Yeah.
more of I can avoid a D10 plus my wisdom.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're going to stay and throw the fireball?
Well, I'll throw the fireball before I walk away.
You can get all of us.
Nice.
Hey, a decent damage roll for
For
once.
once.
Okay, damn. All right. So,
Zalk has failed the save.
I need to roll some saves. Let's see, there are
15 minus 9, I take 6.
There are 6 berserkers. 6. Fail. Fail.
I take all 31.
Fail. Fail. Save. Fail. Fail. Only one saves. Arbitrarily, I will say this guy. Because he's sort of in the going left to right. He's sort of in the cluster where the save would. No, he's not. This guy. He's where the save would have been for the Berserkers. So that guy takes 15. All the rest take 31.
The trees are all on fire. Chaos has ensued. If they didn't know that we were here before, they do now.
16.
Oh, just so you know, Tom, I actually, I didn't notice that. I just hover over and see which one you have your initial tracker. The one on the left of Triswell is your initial tracker for.
Yes. Yes. So I'll have to move him when I get there.
Yeah.
And this one is the one for the chanters.
And then I will roll the chanters.
I was going to say, does
The
it
one
want
that's stunned fails automatically. The one that's stunned fails automatically.
Yes.
So they
One
will
of
fail.
them. Okay. Yeah. They do. The one that's stunned dies.
Awesome.
That was your
Do they
initiative
have a
tracker.
con save?
You just deleted your initiative tracker.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah, I just pinged that was the one too.
Let me turn for this one.
Do the Chanters have to roll a roll con save?
I think they were on 8. Yeah, they do. Let me. One fails, one continues the ritual.
Good. At least I avoided most of that damage. Evasion, even fail, is so good, and I have my body of the astral self, which I have 2 images, but like being that this my character model I'm using from Warcraft, I'm either thinking from like either this character or maybe this character is my stand.
Nice.
I'm going with the remodel version anyway.
Okay.
My turn to punch.
It is not. It is technically the dude's turn. They are going to basically the one died. The other one is like knocked for a loop. The one remaining is going to run over to this one, grab something out of their robes, and slam it against the largest tree in this copse. And as you watch, you can see the gem, like it's one of the green gems, like the ones that you're destroying in the ritual, and it melds into the tree.
Oh, how nice of them to bring the third one to us.
They have, but as they attach it to the tree, there is a pulse of power. I need a strength save for everybody around there. So Truthful got Zonk and a whole bunch of berserkers.
Okay, so I don't have to roll strength save. I roll wisdom.
Not good.
I roll advantage because rage.
Good. Okay, so this berserker is not current. Hold on, I clicked the wrong thing. This berserker knocked on his ass. The druids, let me do them real quick. Not quite good. That one's fine. No, wait.
Not good.
One is good, one is not. The one that casted the one that's stunned, actually? Not stunned. The one that dropped concentration is fine.
Does 14 make it?
14, yes.
Okay.
But yeah, this pulse of power goes out, and I need new. So, yeah, the tree begins to move its limbs and rips its roots out of the ground and starts moving around. It looks kind of familiar, like you've seen something like this before. Shadrach, you're up. You are doing the ritual.
Well, since I didn't cast Wildfire Spirit before, I can do just about nothing else now.
Okay.
No one's hurt, so I'm not going to be able to cast, like...
So you're continuing.
Work, so.
You're continuing the ritual. Let me sort out this again. Gadazonk and the Berserkers are on the same initiative. I would say Gadazonk is probably faster, so you can go first.
Okay, so the guy I punched earlier, he's going to get punched again.
Okay.
22.
Hit. Oh, hold on. Let me delete the fireball. Okay.
13.
13. He's still up.
Is he still up?
Now he's not.
Okay, gonna go with the guy at top of me. 17.
Yeah, that will hit.
And that's my turn.
Okay. Their turn. The 3-round Gadazonk are going to continue trying to chop him down like a big tree. 23.
Yeah, that hits.
13 damage. Second guy gets a 9, so no. 17, so no.
No.
And then the 2 attacking Trizwell. 14 to hit, which I don't think does. And also 14 to hit.
Still doesn't.
Okay, Durza.
Reckless. Well, I should have reckless, clearly.
Yeah, their best was a 14.
Yeah.
So yeah, Durza, we see the, shit, I forgot to roll.
I was going to say, you
initiative
didn't
for-
roll their initiative, so I'll wait to see if they roll higher than any of us, what they choose to do.
Okay, so the spawn on that.
Still just waiting with your sword.
I'm just waiting with my sword. I'm visibly waiting with my sword.
Count Shungus. They're actually, they don't fuck up the initiative order. So that Berserker is, Durzo and Trizwell are on the same initiative, but I already started with Durzo, so.
Durzo's going to hold action. Durzo's going to hold action and wait to destroy whoever decides to come near.
Okay, and Trizwell.
Trizwell, can I squeeze between these two guys to here?
Yeah.
All right, cool. So I'm going to do that, and I'm going to make a claw attack on this tree.
Sure.
I know what he's trying to do. I hope it works.
16?
16 on the tree hits.
Okay.
Fuck that trio.
So that much damage, and I'd like the tree to make a wisdom save.
We want to make the tree an ally.
Does that work?
It's got to have some sort of intelligence.
I'll have you know the tree's wisdom is garbage. It got an 8.
All right.
I will point to the druid that summoned it and go, kill.
That's a bad day.
And of course,
Oh,
It
man!
slams the fucking, its limb comes down, smashes into the ground next to the druid.
Shouldn't she not grow?
Okay, so
Yes, actually, that had advantage. That does hit. This druid dies immediately, on impact.
I had to make sure. I had to make sure about that because she was not pro.
No, you were correct, actually. I had a minute.
Also, I'm going to avoid that side because there's now a giant tree and big things tend to kill me. So, between the dragon and the house, I'm not dying to a tree.
I got you. I won't let it happen.
There's a line in the sand that's being drawn.
Actually, I just watched the episode.
This guy last turn, so I'm going to attack him again.
Okay. I was gonna say, I just watched the episode about the first time you guys came to this place, and this monster specifically almost killed you the first time you almost died.
That's what I'm saying. I'm avoiding the big things. I've learned.
I'm gonna move to here. 3 berserkers get a tax opportunity against me.
Okay. So 23, 4 damage. Crit, unfortunately.
You take half of it, don't you? Because you're raging?
Yeah.
So that's 2, 10, 12 altogether, and the last guy misses.
Cool. So I take 12 damage, and then I'm gonna attack the 3rd druid with a claw attack.
Sure.
I'm just trying to help you out, Robin.
16?
16 hits the druid. Nine. All right. The druid has been struck. All right. Up next is, let's see, Drizzt already did his thing. Godfrey, who is basically going to stand there and be like, does anyone need help?
We're good!
We're fine.
Okay. After him, it is the vampire spawns. They will. Yeah, they're just going to start charging up the hill, so...
Do you hear the people sing? Sing it.
So, yeah, they start their mad run up the hill. The actual vampire, he will. You see darkness just sort of like coalesce around him and swallow him into the ground, and a bat takes off into the air. And as that, and he begins flying sort of erratically, but definitely towards the circle. Actually, these guys would have all double moved, so they're almost on top of the circle. They're not quite in it yet. Next up is the tree.
That's going to prove to not be a good idea for them.
I thought I would have better dex to the tree.
Actually, wait, you probably do. The initiative tracker can randomize itself sometimes. So yeah, I'll say you go first because you have better dexterity.
You gonna drop sunlight on
A
them?
lot of vampires. It's a good thing I could do this. And bring on the sunlight.
What happens to Batboy? Does he automatically transform back and fall down?
It's only a 30-foot radius, bear in mind, so you may need to step up a little bit.
If the vampire isn't in sunlight, it can use the thing to polymorph. While in bat form, it can't speak, talking speed, flying speed.
I mean, it's going to start it, if it's in the sunlight while a bat, it's going to start its turn in the sunlight, take a shitload of damage, and then immediately stop being a bat because that's how polymorph works.
Yes.
They're about to have a really bad day. The Sun Bros are up on the top side. We're in the perfect position.
We have the high ground, Anakin.
Pretty much. You were supposed to bring balance to the Force.
Okay,
Not
so
join them.
you move up, you activate sunlight. You pretty much all these boys are in it. It is a 30-foot radius centered on you.
That is huge. Wowza.
30 feet of bright light and 30 feet of dim light after that.
Okay, yeah, they are in the fucking thick of it. Then the tree is up.
Like 100% certain that because he used it on the tree, it is now physically used. all I'm saying.
No, because the last time they used it on
We'll
the
see.
tree, we still got the stone out. So I'm sure we can still get this stone.
Oh, they did?
Yeah, we'll see.
That?
Yep.
So the tree begins to lash out with its branches.
It's the Whomping Willow?
It sure is.
It's going to try and smash Frizzle with the branch. 18 to hit.
It do. It
So
hits.
you take 7 bludgeoning damage.
I take 7. Yeah.
Another branch is coming down on this berserker.
Oh, it's not friends with anybody, is it?
It does not give a fuck. It hits the berserker.
Our friends and their friends are not friends.
Does that
Basically.
make him the enemy of my enemy is my friend? So now the tree's our friend?
No, we're still killing it, but...
And then roots are starting to rise up out of the ground. One thing of roots is going to grab this guy, and the tree just pops this guy into, like, it has a split that looks like a mouth. And, yeah, it eats him like it eats him like snack food. He goes in there, just blood and gore comes spilling out of the trees, and this guy gets destroyed.
That's pretty horrifying.
And the last grasping root attack is going for the other berserker within range.
Yeah, I'll take
Critical for 0 + 0 bludgeoning damage.
I'll take my chances with the vampires.
The berserker has been grabbed. Shadrach,
I want nothing to do with that tree.
Well, I can't really do anything, can I?
Nobody's really...
Can somebody get on here for like literally one turn? Godfrey, can you just...
Godfrey will, yeah, he'll step up and he'll start chanting and doing the ritual.
No, you're good right now until we're seriously hurt, so just stay in place right now.
I want to use the spirit. Like, I want to just use the spirit.
Spirit's a bonus
and
action.
go back to chanting.
Spirit's a bonus action, right?
Yeah, it's your action.
After I summoned it.
Oh, then, yeah,
Action
God.
is summon it.
It is an actual action to summon it, yeah.
So,
I want to
yeah,
use this turn
'cause
as
he's
an
not
action to
the
cast
moon.
the spirit, so I can just, make him do everything else.
Godfrey, yeah, if you need him to, Godfrey will tag in. He'll, like, start making he'll doing the chant, ringing the bell, and just be like, to hurry up!
You're a dog, Godfrey.
Oh, it's Zonk's turn?
So you summon the Wild Class Spirit.
Where?
Well, I mean, Godfrey has to do that. Well, Godfrey has to do that on his turn, right?
Oh, yeah, you do have to hold your action until Godfrey does.
I shall.
Well, you gotta chant this round. You gotta chant this round, and then Godfrey can do his bit next round.
Yes.
I'll have it summoned, and I'll put it where I want, but I'll obviously not...
It doesn't appear until next turn. Got a Zonk.
Guy at the top.
Guy at the top, okay. Hit. Okay, he's still up, but not a happy camper. That also hits.
Is he still alive?
You'd be surprised to hear yes. Big dudes with axes are surprisingly beefy.
Can confirm.
Is he still alive?
That last one takes him out.
Good, I don't have to waste flurry. This is your only warning. Back off now, and I promise I won't kill you.
Yeah, you pounded that guy's face to mush. It is the Berserker's turn. Let me think. These guys in front of you are just like, oh, we've already done what we've come to do. They like nod their head at the tree and go like, you have fun with that. They're going to start, yeah, if you're not swinging at them, they're going to start making their way off into the trees.
I'll let them run away because I don't want to waste my reactions just in case something happens.
This guy is, he's similarly just like, nope.
We've killed the tree once. They think we can't do it again? These people don't learn.
The guy being grappled is going to try and hit the tree with an axe. He doesn't hit the tree with an axe.
That man is dead.
Trizzle.
Claw attack on the tree.
Okay.
Critical hit.
Bitchin'. Nice.
So that plus an additional 2d6 because brutal critical
Okay.
for shitty damage, but okay. And I'd like him to make a wisdom save.
So, wisdom save from the tree. Got a 9.
I would like him to attack the man who's grappling.
This poor man.
Now, he surprisingly can't do the bite, but he will punch the shit out of it. This guy's neck snaps. He is very dead.
Okay.
The tree
Then
is
I
kind
will.
brush.
Then I will go 5, 15, 25, and go to here.
All right.
And make my next 2 claw attacks.
Okay. Hold on, let me just double check, see if you're still in the tree's reach.
Doesn't matter, I don't have a reaction.
Oh yeah, you made him kill the other guy.
I forced him to use his reaction on somebody else.
Yeah, you hit that guy.
Twice, so he could go ahead and get some claws.
Okay.
Not today!
So first one's 13, second one's 8. They would spin around in a blind panic, like, wait, we were leaving.
The only leaving here is death.
No mercy!
Durzo, you're staring down the vampire crew in Sunlight Mall.
I am going to continue to be hidden and wait for one of them to come near so I can have that nice advantage smack.
Okay, Godfrey will begin chanting and just be like, whatever you're planning on doing.
You could advantage throw if you wanted to, but then again, you're using the sun sword, so yeah, don't throw the sun sword.
I don't want to throw the sun sword, that would be bad.
Godfrey's just like, whatever you're planning on doing, do it quickly, please.
Godfrey, you're fine.
Well, no, you saying that to Shadrach.
Oh.
I understand.
Vampire Spawn, they all take 20 damage because they're in direct sunlight.
I just love how it's like, yeah, they take them.
You know what really killed me is I realized after we fought the house last time that I could have been infectious furying the house.
Oh my
That would've been
god.
so
And having it
nice.
attack shit for me.
That would have been hilarious. Because you know what the house's wisdom is? Not great.
And you know what its melee damage is?
Great.
A
A
million.
lot.
Baba Yaga just goes, I'm gonna kill you with the house. And you just infect the spirit, and the house turns around, and she's like, honey, you okay?
This vampire spawn is basically going to point, you three, take out that amulet. We're going to stop the ritual. And they start running for the wall. They jump the wall. You do get a swing on this guy.
Oh, that poor fucker.
It was nice knowing them.
He jumps the wall and...
Oh, are you kidding me? I rolled that low twice? Does a 15 hit?
A vampire spawn? Yes. Alright, and he takes quite a bit of extra because he's also a vampire getting hit with the Sun Sword. I don't recall the exact extra damage it does, but like 36 right off the bat.
I think it's a D8 extra.
It's a D8 extra for undead. Yeah. And all of this is radiant damage, by the way.
Yeah, so
a clean 40, in addition to the 20 he took from the sun at the top of the turn.
good lord.
That's a solid 60. Did I take their legs off as they came over the barrier?
I would say sure, yeah. You can chop this dude in half. Like, he's a vampire. It matters less to him
Did
than
that kill
most.
him?
But no. This one's going to continue on. He's going to double move and just jump on top of the fucking altar. This guy is going to halt his movement since you chopped his fucking leg off. And he is going to come at you.
The surprise!
23 to hit, so he grabs you.
Yep, 7 damage.
He's not using it to do damage. He's pulling you in and he's going to bite you. And he botches the bite. Of course he does.
Rude. I'm going to have to get rid of him. If the sunlight doesn't kill him next round.
The actual vampire, he's a bat, so all of the damage is dealt to the bat form, and he drops to the ground in his vampire form.
Well, any damage that goes over the bat's HP spills over.
Bats don't have a lot, so he takes a bit.
Does he take
I
falling
think bats have
damage?
like 1.
Yeah.
How high up was he? Does he take falling?
He was not super high, no. He was flying along the ground, basically trying to cover distance quicker. So he is gonna... Yeah, that's the best option he's got. He's going to look over to Lux. I need Lux to make me a wisdom save.
Oh boy, can I not roll garbage on an important save?
So I have an odd question. Because
Yes?
I was readying an attack for anybody who came over the wall, do I get a bonus action? Do I get a reaction to
No.
on the other guy?
No.
Nah.
Well, you don't because that sword doesn't have 10-foot reach.
So Lux, yeah, you he basically looks at you and he's like, "Put it away!" And you feel compelled to do it for a second, and you're just like, "Nah," and you hold it towards him.
No!
No to the no.
So with,
Still kind of rolled poorly. That's a 10. I just add 10.
So, like, filled with absolute fury, he's like, "Fine, I'll do it the hard way." And he runs right up to you.
Out to the no.
Actually, I also forgot on their turn to move these vampires spawn in and have them attack because they were commanded to do so. So sorry about that. I'm going to have them do their thing now.
It's okay. It's Lux. He's fine.
Miss. Yeah. None of them hit.
Wow, who would have seen that coming?
The tree is just smashing its way over.
Why is it so angry?
Branch attack for everybody. Well, no, everything's within its reach right now except for the dude out here who's running. Let me randomly determine. Alright, Berserker 1 is 1. This one is 2. Triswell's 3, and Godazok is 4, because this thing's just smashing things. It doesn't care.
Poor Godazok.
Godazok gets a branch attack. 17 doesn't hit him though. Let's see. This Berserker also gets a branch attack.
Crit.
Not a crit, but it hits him and crushes him flat.
Rip.
Did I accidentally delete my one? I accidentally deleted the Berserker off the fucking... they're on 20. Alright. Next attack. Gazonk, you're getting the root attack. 24. This one, unfortunately, the roots come up and they wrap around you.
Oh, that's not going to last long.
Yeah.
No, but it is going to use its bonus action to pull you into the bite. 28 to hit, so it crams you into its mouth and starts gnawing on you for 18 damage. As the teeth that are already covered in the pieces of the druid are just gnashing down onto you.
Technically, I think the Berserker turn should be... No, the Berserkers went just before I did, so yeah.
Yeah, they're on 20.
Yeah, they ran, and I immediately told them that they were not allowed to run.
The final attack, the Berserkers 1 and 2, Trizzles 3 and 4, 2. So the Berserker is getting...
Wait, how many attacks does it have?
4. But 2 of them do no damage.
Oh, 2 roots and 2 branches plus the bite?
Yeah, the bite is a bonus action if it grabs somebody. So the Berserker is now grabbed and yanked into the tree.
Oh, good.
Well, it was nice knowing him, I guess.
Lux, you're up. You're holding up the sun medallion into all the vampire. Actually, the vampire will take a legendary. Because he gets those. And he's just going to try and lash out and punch Lux. 27 to hit.
Disadvantage?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you flash the light even brighter. He just, he misses.
All I can think is Dale will be like,
Hell to the no!
Gonna have a bad time.
And then it is Lux's turn proper there.
Hell to the no.
You vampires can't seem to hurt me, so I'll do it myself. And then I'm gonna drop a fireball on us.
Okay.
Sure, why not?
God damn. Another fireball?
Juice that makes you explode. Should have read the label.
What is the save?
I'm
16?
thinking I could arrange this to catch all the vampires, but not our people doing the ritual.
Unfortunately, no. If you want to hit
No,
this
because
last
one of the
vampire
vampires is
spell-
in the middle of... Yeah, this guy's in the middle of the people doing the ritual, but you can hit everybody else.
If you can blow up the guy in front of me, I will go blow up that vampire.
Yeah.
What's the save DC?
Yeah, I believe.
Yeah, I don't know. Is it 16 or 18?
16. So once again, Durzo fades another fireball.
Durzo has had more fireballs launched at him. This
So,
man is sick of
Durzo
fire.
versus fireball.
Durzo's just gonna
Choose
turn to
from
Lux.
make it to don't.
Can we say for flavor that one of the ones that doesn't make it is the guy with no legs?
Honestly, yeah. I usually go left to right, and the guy with no legs was the first one that rolled. So yeah.
Wait, there's only 3 spawn in the area though.
No, there's 4. This guy and the 3 over here.
This guy's in the area?
No,
No,
there's one
there's this
here and 3 over
legless,
here.
and then
I'm only seeing 1, 2, 3. Where's the 4th one?
There's one right here.
yeah.
That's the vampire himself. Yeah.
No, the
No,
vampire
he's-
himself is
he's
right
right here.
You may need to refresh.
Okay. This is why I ask. Because, yeah, Roll20, for some reason, does this sometimes.
Oh,
Where it
the
decides-
vampire. The vampire actually failed, so he's going to take full explosion.
How much damage? 30? Rude.
30.
0.
I think No Legs Man probably dies.
He burns to dust.
I ain't got no legs.
Got No Legs Man just gets exploded.
That's only gets the first
I'm like,
one.
hold on. For flavor, Got No Legs Man was grappling Durzo, right?
Yes.
So the way Durzo dodges fireballs, he just uses Got No Legs Man as a human shield.
I just
Kicks him up into the way.
I just turn around here, hold this for me.
Here, catch.
He's just like, wait, what?
I think it is technically Shedrack, but the vampire is going to take another legendary. Because
How's the vampire reacting to this?
he is just filled with a fury and trying to beat you to death as fast as possible.
You know how Trisvol has fury? He's now using fury. He is
Shadrach.
frenzied.
So your turn is summoning the spirit.
Remit summoning the spirit?
Also made the
Oh, I
same.
would have to hold action, so I have to physically. Never mind. I'll go Flame Seed.
I'm guessing this dude.
I'm picturing
So action to summon.
Yes.
Picturing what now?
I'm picturing holding up the symbol and using that as a space to start fireball and just holding my shield in front of it.
Fair enough.
Oh well, I hope I don't blow up.
I think they underestimate how suicidal our group is.
I mean, yeah, you took
It
out.
worked out. Only half.
Wait,
Alright.
am I holding action, or is this granting
No.
turn because...
This is you get to take your full turn because the way the turn order works out is on his turn, Godfrey stepped up and started doing the chant, and now this is your turn and you can step back and do your turn.
I
Which is-
would like to 4th level Moonbeam.
Do you want to do? Are you doing that or summoning the spirit?
No spirit. 4th level
Okay.
spirit.
Okay. So this dude.
I don't technically want to put it there.
It's a 5
I
foot
will
cylinder.
allow Godfrey to attack him after his turn comes back to suit.
It's 5 foot and Godfrey can attack. He has to do the rest.
Is it a
of
bonus action to move?
No, it's movement to move.
No. I meant the
The moonbeam?
Moonbeam. Sorry.
I think it's an action. It should say
Bonus action to move.
I will allow Godfrey to get bit once here. No. No.
No, it's an action to move it.
I'm putting it on the main guy.
Godfrey's not going to get bit. I'm about to go wreck this man's day.
That's
Yeah,
fair.
exactly.
That's fair. Yeah, that's fair. It is a bonus action. No, it's an action to move the beam.
I was going to say, I'm pretty sure it's an action.
I'm putting it on Ulti Vampire Boy.
So he's being killed by sunlight and moonlight? All the light.
You're darn right.
Okay, so yeah, you drop it on the vampire. Okay.
We're going to have a
let-
bad time.
Let me draw us.
Got it.
Okay. So yeah, he gets the moonbeam.
How many times
He
do we have to
doesn't-
do this?
Nothing happens until the start of his turn.
All right, God is on
Throw.
This guy is gonna have a bad time.
the tree. All right, let's do it.
Does 15 hit?
15 hits the tree.
Con save.
You'd be surprised to know it has a very good constitution.
I will
19.
keep trying this.
Okay.
Don't try to. You don't need to stun the tree, man. Like your odds aren't great.
14 misses, so you bounce off the bark. 20 hits.
Con save.
Okay. It puts him on. He actually does fail.
Actually failed. Nice.
I can say I stunned a tree and a house.
You
Yeah.
have, in fact, stunned the tree now. So I'm guessing that's your turn?
Yeah, that was my bonus action, so now he's stunned.
All right, Drizzle.
It's the berserker's turn.
Yes, it is. The one berserker who's being held in the tree is... I accidentally deleted his goddamn character sheet because I am a walking disaster.
Well, he's basically dead anyways.
No, he's still alive, and he can very much... the tree can't do shit about him getting out of this at this point.
True.
So he's gonna use his action to wriggle free and then to start running off into the trees. And then it is Drizzle.
Trisville sees the dude running away, sees the stunned tree in front of him, and just calmly steps up. All advantage because stunned.
It is stunned.
Yes,
18,
Hit.
19,
Yep.
You get off that counter, Mr. Gibbs.
and 11. I actually missed one of them.
Okay.
Mr. Gibbs. Feel the shame.
So 11 damage on the first one. And on the
And
second.
an additional 10.
Okay.
And then I'm going to move 5, 10. I'm going to move to here.
Okay. Durzo, you are in the clusterfuck of vampire horribleness.
This man on the altar, I demand he gets off.
Okay.
I
Okay.
demand he gets off.
That is 38.
39. No, 30. Yeah, 39.
Oof. Okay, yeah, he's not looking super happy. That's it though, right? You only get one attack with the Sun Sword.
Yeah, because I'm not using the side blades.
Godfrey, who has to continue to chant. Vampire spawn time, so this guy takes 20 damage. He's still up barely. That one also takes a lot. Burning in the sunlight.
Oh, Tom, I forgot. I was supposed to roll this for the tree.
Oh, okay.
2 extra damage. All right.
Rock and roll.
Any damage is good damage. Especially since this tree can't. Even this tree has resistance. Forced you can't negate.
Okay, so 3 of the vampire spawn are going to continue to try to beat Lux to death. 11 doesn't hit. 10 doesn't hit. 13 doesn't hit. 22 probably hits. And it's 22 twice, so
Yeah.
you take 7.
This might be maybe the first enemy I think who's actually hit me.
Not the first. It just doesn't happen often. It's not the first. It just doesn't happen often.
And then the final vampire gets 2 swings and misses both. Actual vampire,
Has to make a con save.
he does indeed. He's about to have the
Which,
anti-fun.
as a shape changer, he does at disadvantage.
So 15.
15 would fail.
Have they been taking the damage they take from just being in the sunlight?
They have.
Yes, they have.
And he
20
takes
damage.
and he takes 25
So-
radiant damage.
He takes 20 radiant from the sunlight and another 25 from the moonlight. So after taking damage from sunlight and taking damage from moonlight, will he now run from a real fight?
He has decided that no light is his ally. Sunlight,
Well.
moonlight, no light.
Vault wall, get over here. I believe. You know, it doesn't say he can't do it more than once. He is going to attempt to charm again. So I need a will save from Lux. Yeah, no, it doesn't say that. It does not say that it cannot use charm on the same target more than once. So yes, this does work.
I've never seen it.
So wisdom saving throw.
Oh, thank
Wow.
God.
So he lets out a scream of frustration. It would
Tree
be the
does
tree.
nothing.
It would be the tree's turn, but like he's going to just immediately legendary action and just punch Lux in the face. Possible crit.
It does.
He just bam!
Wow, he's that frustrated, eh? He's having a hard
Falls off
time.
and decks him.
Yeah, just like right in the head.
Oh my God. This is stupid.
Oh my God! You know what? It's not going to do damage. It makes more sense for him to do the grapple. So yeah, ignore the 8 damage. He's going to try and just drag you towards him. The tree does nothing. It would be Lux's, but he's using his other legendary action to attempt a bite.
No. Lux gets to go. You can only use the legendary action at the end of another creature's turn.
Oh, yeah, that's fair.
So he can use the legendary action to grab Lux at the end of the tree's turn because the tree's stunned anyway.
And then
But
Lux
Lux
goes
does
then.
get to go. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Lux,
You can't
don't you have
legendary action at the end of
something
your own
that can,
turn.
don't you have something to make them run away?
But yeah, like he is starting to drag you towards him like, I'm going to enjoy making you suffer.
Or just watch Lux probably throw another fireball at them again.
You know, as appealing
Lux?
as being bitten by a werewolf and a vampire in the same day is, I don't think that works in terms of turning you into a vampire werewolf.
Just drop the
So-
fireball.
Yeah.
Oh God, okay.
In fact, if you
Point like fireball.
in fact, if you could position it in such a way to blast this guy at the altar, that'd be great. I'm more than willing to
Before I
dodge
try
another
the
fireball.
How's this vampire looking?
He
Does he
still
look like he'll
looks
survive the fireball?
probably yes. Like he's got scrapes and bruises, but he doesn't look like he's in dire straits.
In that case, I'll just tell you first.
All
I'm
right,
not worried
all right.
about a fireball.
All right, so 3 vampire spawn. Made, didn't.
Where's he dropping it?
The one that made had like 10 HP left, so he explodes.
Is this also centered on you, Lux?
Yeah, I'll have it on me and these vampires and not hitting the rest of the group.
All right.
Okay.
So you got to make your own deck save.
The vampire spawn are burned to cinder. They just turn down.
He makes his own deck save for some odd reason.
Lux just keeps drinking the juice that makes you explode.
They really thought that our party cared. We'll drop fireballs on ourselves all day. Like, what do we gotta... They really underestimated our party. I want him to run away so we can go back and tell Strahd that we're crazy bastards.
Jesus. Okay. That guy's fucked.
Yeah, he's not looking good. So, like, moment of panic, he is going to try and, like, pull in Lux and fight him.
Making the deck save by using him as a shield.
We're
He
constantly just...
do the
He doesn't
fight.
admit.
We're picking up all of the enemies and using them as shields.
And this is why a gorget is. This is why a gorget is an important part of armor.
At this point, like, he does not look good, and he's, like, starting to panic, and he's just over and over again, like, no!
This is a losing
You
fight.
shit posted in the wrong neighborhood, buddy. Like,
I guess this is kind of disappointing with you not being a vampire for very long.
Shadrach.
I'm gonna look at. I'm gonna look at Godfrey. I'm just gonna like, kind of just look a little bit at it before. I'm sorry, Godfrey. And I reposition 4th level Moonbeam on top of Super Guy.
I believe it's only a bonus action.
it's an action.
It's an action.
It's an action.
To move it?
Yeah, I just checked. It's an action. No, it's an action to move it.
Okay, so you repossession Godfrey just like in between chanting. This is like, it's fine, kill him.
I'm over here like, Godfrey, what are you worried about? Like, we have this all under control.
Godfrey's probably thinking we're crazy bastards as well.
Yeah, poor Godfrey's like, how did I?
1 to the 3.
He's like, why am I
Can
helping
I-
these guys?
Oh, right, I get it. I rolled advantage.
Yep.
Is that
So how's the tree looking?
Oh
The
wait,
tree looks like a tree.
I think we also forgot to roll the 2.
Okay, so it's gotta roll me a con
No,
save.
what am I talking about?
You never summoned the wildfire spirit.
Yep, realized that. A little late.
Roll that con save. Nope.
16. Okay, you summon the tree again.
Okay, so second attack.
With advantage.
Yeah.
Good advantage.
Yeah. Yeah.
Third attack.
We are relentless.
So yeah, what was that? 16, 27, 41.
41. Yeah, okay, yeah. You do significant damage to this fucking thing. The berserkers continue to flee into the woods. They don't move. They're
That's fine.
pegging it down the hill.
Hopefully they'll reconsider their lives of crime.
Because
God is
I
on.
don't doubt it.
God is on. God is stunning people to like stun locking people to death.
you made one of these. I haven't seen one of these in years, dude.
Right?
Jesus.
So if I remembered how to do it, I did it.
19,
Hit.
21,
Definitely hit.
critical hit.
Jeez. Yeah, you pound the shit out of this tree.
So this much plus 21.
Okay.
So 40 damage clean.
Ooh. Okay.
Combo.
Beat the shit out of it. It's starting to look like it's about to fall apart. Like chunks of wood are coming off of it. It just does not look good. There's a.
I'm gonna move as well. Hold on. I'm 5, 15, 20, 30. I'm gonna move to there.
Okay.
All right, so I'm
I
gonna
think Gazonk's got this, honestly.
so I'm gonna
Yeah.
forgo my movement and my bonus action to send this guy on the altar to a new level.
Go for it.
29.
Yeah, you hit. You don't even have to roll. That guy had 3 health.
Well, now he's got negative 57.
Yeah, he explodes in the dust.
You actually did really bad
I
damage.
did.
Godfrey
But it didn't matter.
continues chanting. The vampire lets out a final scream and just explodes into dust.
He died.
The sunlight got him.
The sunlight and the moonbeam.
Well, he's got to save against the moonbeam, but
Even if he halved it, he'd be dead.
it's enough. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, with
All
the
right, so
sunlight and
everyone
the,
wants to kill the tree with me.
Nah, you got this. I'm gonna go back to my guard position.
the tree's turn, it's a tree, and Lux is up.
The tree's turn. It's a tree. I'm gonna yell up the hill. Focus on the ritual. We got this.
All right, we're clear here.
Yeah, I'll just stay put, I guess.
How long does this light charm work for?
I think it's either 10
Shed-
minutes or an hour.
Shadrach.
You want to take over?
I can only move Moonbeam 30 feet.
Yeah, there's really nothing left to fight on your end
Well,
currently.
I'll let Godfrey go kill that thing. I go chant.
Okay. Come back to the chanting. God is on.
He knows the rules.
Gonna punch him.
Gonna punch him. And he's gonna roll me the con save.
No, he doesn't. He had 3 HP left.
Oh, then I'm not gonna waste a key point for that.
The tree crumbles. Cat.
So then 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm gonna move back to my normal position.
Ow.
I was
What
saying,
happened?
Hecuba tried to jump on top of my game shelf and fell on me with her claws out.
nice.
Ow.
Oh no!
Sneak attack damage.
To be fair, she fell.
I'm not mad. I don't even think she cut me. It just startled me.
Where'd she get you?
Like, hand and arm. I'm more worried about her. Is she okay?
Where'd she fall?
She fell. She jumped, fell. I tried to catch her, and then she fell back over here. Okay.
She's moving okay.
So, yeah, you defeated the tree and started moving back.
Yeah,
Basically,
She's fine.
okay.
I'm gonna take up my position and go hiding again.
So, question. Can I meditate for 30 minutes?
You think you can at first, but then after a couple of minutes, you hear sort of like a disembodied, like,
One of you search the tree to see if that stone is still in there.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, Trisville. I'm guessing
Yeah, I
Trisville
would
will probably grab it.
Yeah. Is the stone still there?
it is, actually.
Is it the same kind of
I'm gonna
stone that we're
scoop it up.
using for the rituals?
It is.
Well, then I guess we've got another hour. Let's go for all 3.
But, like, as you're looking, there is, like, again, like, this disembodied clapping. And you just hear a very quiet, like, strangely familiar voice you never expected to hear again. Just like, congratulations, you are quite adept at killing my master's children.
Is this Rahadin?
I
You
thought
look
we killed
around.
Rahadin.
You did. Rising out of the ground in the center of the circle, like vaguely see-through, is Rahadin's shape as he just rises out of solid matter.
I killed you!
So, do we need to go kill him again?
I will instinctively interpose myself between him and whoever's doing the ritual.
Shadrach.
Yeah.
Just sort of a big smile on his face, and it's like, oh, you can stop me for a little while, but it will take quite some time for them to finish that. Plenty of time for me to do what I came here to do. Myself and, of course, some new associates of mine.
Will someone smoke this jackass, please?
He waves his hand, and rising up to either side of him are 2 more ghostly figures.
How many times do we need to teach you this lesson, old man?
Well, Tom, it's still my turn, right? Because
This
time.
this would have taken a little while. Like, this didn't happen immediately.
So
arms are back. Arms are down, probably. My rage has ended.
I can.
I don't know what the
spirit.
timer on the. I don't. The wow. Is it within an hour? That's a good question.
I'm looking it up now.
It is probably. I would say you're probably towards the end of finishing the ritual on the first step.
Up to 1 minute. So no.
Okay. So
What about our
when this
holy-
guy shows up as a ghost and starts talking shit and summoning more ghosts, my immediate reaction is going to be to bring out the wolf teeth. Like, I'm gonna try to bite his fucking head off. Is what I'm gonna do.
I'm ready to charge in.
Okay. Do you guys? I'm assuming you guys want to keep the same initiative.
Yes,
so I'm
Probably
just
just keep
Yes.
the same initiatives, yeah.
I will roll initiative for Rahadin and.
Ooh,
Fuck!
spicy roll Rahadin, damn.
He's back and he wants revenge. Kill him again.
He's pissed.
You want me to
How
stone
long
walk him
is-
again?
How many times do we have to teach you this lesson?
Given that he doesn't have a body or testicles anymore, I don't know if that's gonna work.
My hands are forced, so he has some sort of freaking matter.
I don't know if I genuinely don't know if he can be stunned right now. Although you can always try.
Oh, these things are raised? Oh, fuck.
Does somebody want to call upon their gods to remove the undead?
More fireballs!
Actually, I dropped the wrong token. They're right next to each other.
It's not a wraith, it's a white.
No, it's not a white. It's a wraith.
Oh, you just have
I
a
dropped.
token.
I dropped white tokens.
Okay.
Rahadin is just basically going to smile, and he's going to move forward through you.
That's rude.
Fucking rude.
And yeah, he's going to try and grab Shedrack and reaches his hand out. He does have disadvantage.
Oh, that's good.
These
So,
guys, here's the
you
thing,
kinda
these guys are still within the sunlight, aren't they?
Squints against the sunlight, but he
Yeah, how long does the
That.
sunlight from that amulet last, by the way?
10 minutes.
So that'd probably be down, actually.
yeah, it's not actually up right now.
Am I the only one chanting?
Yes.
At the moment, yes.
Oh.
So does that make a difference? Does that hit then?
It does, yeah. If the sunlight isn't impeding his vision, then yeah, no. He actually hits, and I need you to make a con save, Shedrack.
Holy shit.
Shedrack, can you use your reaction to impose disadvantage?
I would like to.
Yes, you can. You have that ability, remember? You used it earlier. Yeah, Lord.
You are also a light cleric because apparently we just decided to be the most irritating party to hit in the world.
In that case, yeah, if you impose disadvantage, you manage to just duck under him as he goes to grab you.
Solar flare!
Calm down, Krillins.
Oh
No, I won't calm down. Solar flare, sons of beating. I have some other type of rays, but those are the two best moves in my arsenal. Okay.
I see what I did. Okay, so I took some time to combine Rahadin with a Wraith. And multi-attack as a Wraith is unfair, so I gave him another ability. You can still hear the screaming in that 10-foot radius around him.
God, that's so
I also need anyone within 10 feet of him to make a wisdom save.
Is that now or at the start of our turns?
That is right now, because he can make it do the damage as an action. Or an attack, technically. Which, it still sucks, but it's better than him punching people twice.
I did not make the save. Also, Shedrack and... That'll be Shedrack and our resident dead guy.
Oh, yes, I forgot to make a con save. Boop.
It's a wisdom save, but...
The first one was a con save that I forgot to roll for.
Oh, okay.
Also, try me on that con save.
He didn't hit
Give me a
you,
wisdom
so
save.
you didn't need a con save.
He needs a con save to keep the ritual, and then he needs a wisdom save against the choir.
Well, they never hit him, so what did he need the con save for?
Oh, that's right. Yeah, no con save.
Yeah, he didn't actually...
By the way, wisdom save.
Wisdom save makes it, yeah. And who else was near him? Oh, Godfrey. Godfrey doesn't make it. Anyone who doesn't make it takes 18 psychic damage as the screams get into your head.
Raw XD. Me takes 4d6 soul damage.
I'm like, again,
Shadrach does take 9. Shadrach takes 9 psychic?
Yes.
Concentration check? Because of damage?
Yes.
You can always use that Constitution save you used earlier.
I mean, I'll still roll another if it is requested. Does it actually port my stats over here now? No.
Is it Gabazonk's turn?
It is Gabazonk's turn.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yeah, this should be fitting. I clap and hands. Gonna start throwing.
Hands and face?
No, just hands. I want to save the last now 2 bit of key points I have left.
Okay, that's fair.
Okay. You summon some hands.
Especially since I tried to
the enemies have to
meditate.
make a dex save?
Yep.
Yes, but no, they're not all within 10 feet of you. Wait, yes, they are. They are. I just, yeah.
That's why I moved over there. They're all 10 feet.
Rahadin
Definitely makes it.
He is a dodgy bastard.
No. No.
Okay.
So,
Race take.
wow. Pathetic.
Still damage, though.
Yeah. Should I focus on Rahadim or the rates?
Honestly, I think probably taking the rates out is not a bad idea. Take the extra actions off the board.
True. So the one closer to me?
Where are the rates on initiative, by the way?
The race are?
Haha.
Because I don't see them in the tracker.
Where the fuck did my race go?
They probably went away when you deleted both.
You deleted them because they were whites.
Oh!
Does 14 hit?
Shit, I can't even remember what I rolled. I'm gonna. They were
You roll a 19.
19.
Roll a 19.
Okay.
So they go after me.
So 14?
Assuming they don't have 20 decks.
I would hope not.
Spoilers, I doubt they do.
That would be some messed up race.
The race go first.
Does 14 hit?
Hold on. Yes, 14 is. Wait, no, hold on. I'm having a dumb moment. Yes, 14 hits.
Okay, so this guy took a total of 21 force damage. Because force you.
Which one? Top one, bottom one?
Bottom one.
21 force damage. Okay.
25, including the 4 he took from the summon.
Oh yeah, that too. So 25 fuck you force damage. That's damage.
Okay, yeah, you managed to beat him up pretty good. So up next is Durza.
So, because I would have been stealthing during this whole time, is there any way I can sneak up on Rahadin?
No, he was aware of all of you when he rose out of the ground.
Alright, well, I guess I'm just coming over here and belting him with the sun sword.
Okay. It will do an extra D8 because he's,
Very much undead.
yeah, that'll
I very much demand he goes back from whence he came.
Okay, 15.
Just casual 38 radiant damage. Just a casual 38.
Go back from whence you came. How many times do we have to teach you this lesson, old man?
Okay. Then it is the Wraiths.
Do they
Actually, wait. What is Trizvol's dex? Because
12.
there's a lot of people. 12. Okay, so I'd say the Wraiths go first. The one in front of Godzonk that he just beat up is going to try and return the beat up. 19. I don't think that hits.
Nope.
This one's going to float over to the guy who just stabbed his boss.
Yeah.
15, and I need to make a con save. Okay, cool. That is not removed from your max HP then. Trizzle.
All right. Honestly, right now, given what these guys can do and what I'm sitting at HP wise, and given that I don't want to get hit with his friggin' psychic damage anymore, instead of popping my rage, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a bonus action to Misty Step.
Okay.
Over to here.
Sure.
And then I'm going to back up a little more. And send a firebolt in towards Rahadin.
Sure.
$13 probably doesn't hit, unfortunately.
It doesn't. You fire and it just sort of like leans lazily out of the way.
I'm still getting used to actually using my spells again. But okay, that's my turn.
He kind of turns and looks at you. He's like, don't think I've forgotten what you've done, boy. I'll deal with you soon enough.
Doubt it!
Godfrey is, yeah, he's gonna do the thing. He's gonna step up to Rahadin and swing his longsword. And miss, actually, so he will swing it a second time.
God damn it, Godfrey.
The second one hits.
Probably only for half damage.
Smite.
Yeah, but he is going to level 4 smite this.
Oh, buddy.
I believe it's, what, 5d8? 68.
It's 5d8 for spell levels and an additional d8 because undead.
So
30 smite damage. Okay.
yeah.
Fuck you and the horse you're sitting on.
Go back to being dead, Rahadin. We don't like your kind here.
Lux.
Yes, Spirit Guardians. And my friends are all immune. The Wraiths are not.
Just to clarify whose everybody's friends are.
Okay. Anything else?
I think everybody around him needs to make a wisdom save. He's not an ally.
Oh, is that a meeting? I thought it was on their turn.
It is on their turn.
Oh, okay.
But their movement speed is also halved. No save against that.
Yeah. All right. Shadrach, you are doing a ritual.
Hey guys, someone else want to do a ritual so I can cast 3rd level inflict wounds?
Inflict wounds is probably not a great idea on these guys.
No, because undead and necrotic is not a good combination.
So I'm going to keep doing a ritual.
Sounds good.
It's a good idea.
I love this plan.
Rahadin looks around for a sec, just irritating. Sinks back into the ground.
Oh, that was though.
So does this count as him leaving my threat zone? Like I provoke an attack of opportunity?
Yeah, do we each get to stab at him one last time?
It doesn't say that you don't, technically.
Then I would love to take that chance.
Maybe we should ask the rules bastard first.
I don't know what his rules are. But if he's just using regular movement,
So
even if he's
basically-
incorporeal, then yes.
Basically, the way he works, the way I've designed him, is he is basically a wraith, but with Rahadin's stats.
So we could still punch him and such.
Yes.
So then
If it's just regular movement, even if it's an incorporeal creature, it does still provoke attacks of opportunity.
Okay, that's not gonna hit.
No.
I'm rolling shit this fight.
The Sun Sword hits, though.
do I still get sneak attack?
You do, because sneak attack is once per turn, not once per round.
I hope he goes back to hell.
And an extra D8 because Sun Sword.
I hope he goes back to the hell he crawled out of.
33 damage.
Jesus.
Damn.
On his way out the door, Lux gets a hit,
and-
Godfrey gets a hit.
Yeah, Godfrey gets a swing too. Lux misses.
Do I?
No, you're
Chanted.
You are doing the ritual, so I assume you don't have a weapon in hand.
Okay.
You could try to punch him, but I believe you do 0 damage with your punches.
Yeah, your punches are not as good as mine.
Half of 0 is does quick math 0, so probably not. But Godfrey does get a swing, right?
He does.
Smite him again.
Smite him to hell.
Can you smite on an attack of opportunity?
Why not?
I believe that you can. I believe it's. I'll double check, but I believe it's any time you hit with an attack. When you hit a creature with a melee weapon attack, you can expend 1 spell slot to deal radiant damage to the target. Yes.
Let's send him back from whence he came.
Yeah, alright. In that case, Godfrey is gonna fucking... He actually has another 4th level smite.
Oh no.
Let's go, Godfrey, MVP.
Oh, and 3 6s and a 5.
God.
So instead of sinking into the ground, Rahadin's like form shimmers, and you just hear sort of a laugh like, good for now. But death is never the end in Barovia. And then his form dissipates into mist.
We'll kill you again. Strongly suggest
You
he
talk
just
a lot of
stays-
shit for a dead guy.
I strongly suggest he just stays dead.
So
Goes on.
are these rings still here?
Yes.
Well, yeah, they're not tied to him.
Yeah, I was gonna say, he's not like the Wraith Lord. He just happens to be, like, he is a Wraith, and so are they. They happen to be
Is this
working
bastard
together.
still alive?
Yes.
I don't think the race themselves. Oh, the one that you're punching has taken damage.
Both
Oh,
rates
yeah.
have taken damage due to both the rates took damage on the force thing when the arms came out.
So it's 25 plus 30. 55. Is it still alive?
Wait, 55?
No, that was from all together from the last round. This round.
Oh, all the damage he's taken. Yeah, he's still up.
You don't need to add it up. He'll do that. Just
Okay.
for dead.
Yeah.
You'll cause-
Unnatural. Oh, I got so excited for a 20.
You hit, but know that. It's
Is
still off.
God damn it! Why can't he die? I want you dead.
Because wraiths are tough little bastards.
Alright, so I'm just gonna
Yeah.
I'm just gonna stay here then, because I don't know what the hell they got up their
Why don't
sleeve.
you love me, Dad? I'll be whatever you want me to be.
This house is in
I want you dead, you filthy bug.
And the
All right,
bird, that we're the ones that did it. And it's Durzo, then the Wraiths, then me, I believe.
All right.
yeah, Durza.
Well, we're gonna forego anything else to just advantage swing because I'm hoping for a crit one of these times. God, it was so close. It would have been so nice to have just.
Alright. So 13 damage.
There's still more. I'm not done.
Oh,
Wow.
unfortunately, not a sneak attack.
It is a sneak attack?
Wait, once per. Oh, alright.
Turn.
It's not once per round.
Once per
It's once per
turn.
turn.
Okay, yeah, that does work.
That makes
Garbage
sense.
sneak attack, though.
It's garbage, but it's still damage.
I had a moment. Alright, so you slash
Yeah,
him with
running away from rogues is a really bad idea.
Especially
As
when they're
Rahadi
wielding a
just
sun
found out the hard
sword.
way.
Especially when they're
Alright.
wielding a sun sword and they're undead.
The wraiths. This one's going to move through you. It really does not have to leave engagement with you.
That's rude.
Does leave engagement with Lux, but Lux already took attack opportunity, I think.
Yeah, and it is going to try and life drain Shedrack and stop the ritual. 16 to hit, which I believe is just.
Exactsies.
Does he not get... How much does that blind work?
Wait a minute.
16. Barkskin makes your AC exactly 16.
But how often
Yes.
does he get his blind?
Oh,
Reaction?
the blinding reaction.
Yeah.
And that is an attack, so I use it. So
Yeah.
10.
I think you can use it up to a number of times equal to your proficiency bonus.
No,
No, equal to your wisdom.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Equal to your wisdom.
So he has
That was
blind.
the third one. 3 uses left.
2. You've used it 3 times.
I didn't need to use it the first time that I tried using it.
Oh, that's right. That's right. You didn't. That's right. So yeah, you used it twice. You're right. And the other Wraith?
That one. What is he going to do? Well, he can't really take a hit for doing a disengage, so I think he's just going, wait, did Gazok get an attack of opportunity on Rahadi?
I'm 15 feet away.
Gododog did not get an attack of opportunity on Rahadi.
So then he's just going to try and
Technically,
like,
you would have had one, because you are only 10 feet away, but you didn't take it, so you still have your reaction anyway.
Yeah, I still have my reaction at the moment.
21 to hit Gazok, which I believe does it.
Yeah, it does hit.
Need a con save.
Oh wait, I almost rolled on the wrong page. Oh, thank fucking God.
Alright, well, 19 damage is 19 damage. Then Trizzle.
All right. Well, the tactical situation on the ground has changed. So now I'm going to rage. And I'm going to bring out my teeth.
Alright.
You're so far away, though.
So I have a distinctive pounce. So when I rage, I get to move half my movement as part of the action. So 5, 15, 20, and then 40 more feet. So yeah, easily.
Rock and roll.
And then I'm going to try to bite this guy.
Okay.
So he can take 11 damage, and I actually heal 4 health.
The Wraith dissipates.
Okay, so actually
That was my
20. Then
That was my
20.
On their turn, make their wisdom save.
wisdom save?
for Spirit Guardians.
Guardians.
They didn't? This one fucked up real bad. How much did you know? Oh, roll on that? 24? No, that's... How much did you roll?
My
19?
guardians was 18. 18.
Okay, let me
So actually, if this one failed to save, it would have been dead.
It died before you got to it, yes.
So I'm going to go to this one and attack.
I goofed, and I'm trying to figure out 18 out of what he's got is... Yeah, I got it. Okay, so you attack him.
I attack him, deal 11, and then I'll make my second attack.
Okay.
12?
Doesn't hit.
Okay. Didn't really entirely expect it to. All right. Still, I healed a little bit of health.
Okay, Godfrey is going to just step on in there and swing his sword. He doesn't even need to smite, that just outright kills the Wraith.
Have we managed to finish a ritual at least?
A couple of minutes after this happens, yes, the ritual goes off and the first stone is destroyed.
Alright, guys, we did it. That's one down. We have 2 more
I
stones.
scream out to the sky. All right, what else you got?
Can I?
Also, can anyone heal me? I am in desperately low health.
Oh, hi.
The question is,
Someone else needs the ritual so I can heal everybody.
I'll start doing the ritual.
And
Can
I
I,
would like
sit
to
down and
want
meditate?
wildfire spirit.
for 3 minutes?
Why don't we just have Godfrey do the ritual? That way we can...
That's a good. Actually, yeah, that's a good question. Wow.
Yeah, Godfrey automatically heals up, so he'll step in and just complete the ritual.
So while they're doing that, I'm gonna attempt to start a short rest, and if we don't get fucked with in the next hour, we can heal that way before we start expending spells.
So, I will give you some good news. They attack during the first ritual because Strahd doesn't want any of his powers gone.
Yeah.
So he sent his entire force at you right at the start because A, he wants to keep all his powers. B, he's fought you personally, well, with a simulacrum, so it might as well have been him, and knows that you're strong, so if he wants to do anything, he's got to throw a lot.
That's the good news.
Yeah,
the
bits and
bad news
pieces ain't
is,
gonna do it.
the bad news is round 2. It's him this time.
Round 2, it's Strahd and like 3 simulacrums of him.
Does our second ritual complete, and/or does our short rest complete?
Both. You can take a short rest. The second ritual goes off without a hitch.
I'm gonna use only half my hit points.
I'm gonna use 5d12 here. All right, I heal 40.
20 still better than nothing, but I at least get my key points back.
And then Shedrack, I think, has some kind of like food-based short rest power.
Alright, well, I'm back to
Do
full health after 2
You'll
hits.
gain 1 extra d6 to heal for a short rest.
Is it a d6?
D6 or 8? I shall double check.
D8.
It's always D8s, isn't it?
It's a d8, yeah.
Okay.
Cool. I get an extra d8 as well. And I'll throw that on the
I should
pile.
probably throw in my D8.
For 1. Lovely. All right, well, I'm up to 71 now, at least.
I'm back to max, and I'm going to take up my guarding position again.
I'm not at max, I'm at half health, but I'm at least at 43 out of 91, and I have all my key points,
That's
so...
I botched a stealth check for once. So I'm just pressed up. Still a plus 14. Actually, no, I don't. It automatically counts as a 10 because reliable talent.
Reliable
so it's
talent.
a 25.
Reliable talent is a hell of a drug.
So it's 24.
So you guys take up your positions again. But luckily, as you can surmise, luckily, Strahd really wanted to stop the ritual at its beginning, and therefore sent basically his entire attack force right at the start.
Yeah.
I still don't think we're going to be safe for 3 rounds of this. Are we able to do the other 2 without any problems?
Yes.
Oh wow, I'm surprised. I really thought he would have tried harder.
Well, he sent a giant tree, a squad of vampires, and his right-hand man to fight you.
And it wasn't enough. Like, he tried hard. It's just, we're kind of badass. All right, I'll be back in a second, guys. I gotta go to the bathroom.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to take a leak really quick.
Sure. But yeah, the other rituals go off without a hitch. You remove, as they break, you can feel parts of Strahd's hold on the land breaking along with the crystals.
So now we can say Strahd without having to worry about him hunting us down. Or at least knowing exactly where we're at.
The last couple of days, he probably could have said his name 8 million times and he wouldn't have come anyway. He's preparing for a wedding.
Well, you know, it doesn't hurt to be safe. Little does he know, we're preparing for a wedding too.
Successful battle. Actually, while all people are taking a break, I could say one of the groups that I watch fairly regularly, they're a British group called the High Rollers, and they're doing Curse of Strahd. But like what they're doing now is not quite as funny as like. So the guy who DMs it for the show is really good, but one of the players had DM'd it previously.
All right, I'm back.
Okay. So one of the guys playing it had DM'd it previously, and another person at the table had played in his game. And the campaign came to a rousing end really early because they defeated Strahd on Yester Hill.
How is that possible, though? Because he would have gone back to his lair and reconstituted in his coffin.
Because, apparently, they did, like, some really clever shit with, I can't remember exactly what it was. I think they detonated a bag of holding inside a bag of holding next to him.
Let's do it.
So it ruined his day, and then I think as he was, like, they did what you did to his bride. As he was trying to, like, float off towards his lair, they hit him with Moonbeam.
Moonbeam's where it's at.
Me, however, like, I've gone and done a lot of, like, fucking around on the Curse of Strahd Reddit and taking some advice because I knew you guys are fucking strong, so I've beefed up Strahd considerably.
We're still gonna come and wreck his day, or at least die trying.
Probably. Oh no, I'm counting on you people winning. It's just I had to do some tweaking to make Strahd an actual challenge because you know what's weird about Strahd's base stat block?
They're actually very low. I've seen them when I ran my. The only reason he did anything in the campaign that I ran was because I spammed his spells. Like there was no tomorrow.
Yeah. Strahd is a base-ass vampire with a couple of spellcasting abilities.
Yeah, the only good part of him is his spellcasting abilities. So.
Yeah, he's not even a particularly strong vampire. He is a baseline vampire with spells.
Yeah, I was really surprised to see that when I ran Curse of Strahd. I was like, this is the big bad evil guy. He's, like you said, some of the mobs running around are kind of stronger than...
So a bunch of the things I've done is like I gave him the 3 extra powers, which have made him a real pain in the ass up till now.
You would think they'd make him stronger than the shambling mound that's in the beginning.
Yeah.
Or it's supposed to be in the beginning.
Like, I beefed him up with these things.
I couldn't remember if it was a shambling mound or a chittering mound.
No, it's a shambling mound.
There's a thing that you can do with Argynvost's heart that gives him way more HP than he normally have. And then the other thing that I've done is I've taken a leaf out of the original book from Bram Stoker, the original Dracula book. Because Strahd is based on Dracula. They could have just called him Dracula and been done with it because it's public domain, but they named him Strahd, and that's cool. But Strahd, and like Dracula, is not weak to sunlight.
Oh,
Which is
all right.
something. Yeah, it was like I remember.
We finished. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh no, I was just chatting about like goofy anecdote where in a campaign that I've watched or a campaign run by the people I've watched, Strahd dies on Yester Hill because they're just really clever and they fuck him up. Like not even like this late in the game, like the first time you go to Yester Hill, Strahd can show up and they killed him.
Rough.
Yeah, because I was saying Strahd's stat block isn't that great. He's a base-ass vampire with casting abilities, so I've done some
Why
stuff.
is it called Curse of Strahd? Because Strahd shows up in an early game encounter, gets ganked by a smart third-level party, and the only thing he has to say for himself is, fuck!
Really,
Yeah,
though,
so-
he really has terrible stats.
I basically got on the Curse of Strahd subreddit and done a lot of beefing up to him based on what they say. Because he's a great villain, and I really don't want to waste him on a shit fight.
So this is going to be a steroid-induced Strahd.
Pretty much, because right now, if we went in with the baseline Strahd, he'd be a pushover.
Baseline Strahd literally is just a basic vampire stat block with a couple of spells.
We would two-shot him. If he made it that far.
Which, as a reminder, we just fought the basic vampire stat block, and he had a very bad time.
Exactly.
The one
Also,
guy
And that was with our party being split and dealing with multiple problems and like not precasting all the shit we could have precast.
I mean,
Like,
the guy jumping over the wall practically died upon vaulting.
Yeah, so like, you know, now that we're towards the end of the book, like I've made some tweaks to Strahd to make him like I want him to be a good fight. He is my favorite villain in all of Dungeons and Dragons. I want him to be a good fight. One of the other things is also like I've taken some inspiration from the original Bram Stoker's Dracula. Dracula, not weak to sunlight. Like Count Dracula does not give a fuck about the sun.
Versus
So,
The
yeah,
original vampire. It was only his lesser versions that had
Yeah.
that version.
So I borrowed that idea from Strahd.
which is interesting because the version of him that's standard in the book is weak to sunlight.
Yes.
And like if you fight him and you have like basically you could take him at the very beginning of the game if you have the amulet because he can't do anything in the
Yeah,
sunlight.
he would have a ridiculously hard time. So based on his inspiration, Dracula, I made him immune to sunlight. Like, why is Barovia dark? Because his place sucks. Also, he doesn't want his spawn to die immediately.
oh.
But been having fun, but I figured as we were approaching the end, which is cool, I'm glad I've gotten to run this in its entirety. I'm glad Strahd is actually involved.
Well, we also got to think about what book are we going to run next.
This is my question that I was going to bring up. So aside from we got to figure out like who's running next and what they're running. My other question is, considering where we are in the world right now, do we want to consider moving back to in person?
Yes.
If we do in person, we're not going to be able to have Josh unless he remotes in.
We could do
I mean,
it
that's-
Josh.
Yeah, that is possible. We could do in person with some people Skyping in or whatever, but I feel like we run into we lose a lot of time and we run into a lot of issues because of D&D Beyond shit, Roll20 shit,
And
having to wrestle with the technology.
I was just saying that technology.
People not being able to be heard, people not having good connections, like...
Question is, where would you hold it in person?
That's a good question. Because I don't think the shop is open at this point.
Should we hold it at Tom's place?
I do have a big table in my basement.
And being that I can drive now, I can actually drive to your place.
Because, like, I wouldn't mind doing in person, but the problem is that I live in Rome, so I'd have to... It takes me, like, 30 to 45 minutes to go out there, and it'd be a 30 to 45-minute drive back, so...
Yeah. I mean, we can do a hybrid thing. We can do, like...
We can teleconference
in person for those who, in person for those who can.
Well, that's the
Skype
thing, is
in
I
for
don't
those
mind
who can't.
doing online because, like, my internet connection's fine. So.
Yeah, but I feel like we've got a lot of people who either their internet connection is spotty or like Alexis and Will are trying to share a computer, and like Roll20 decides randomly sometimes to stop reflecting the correct position of tokens, and it's like I don't mind doing online D&D, but I would prefer if once we finish Curse of Strahd at least, if we want to go back to doing in person, I think I would prefer that.
And
I definitely want to invest in a tablet.
Liz would probably join back in because she prefers to do it in person.
Right.
Anyway.
Yeah, and I know there are some people who don't want to play because we've had to go digital. So Liz being one of them. So I would like to put that on the table. Obviously, we don't have to make a discussion now. We don't have to make a decision now, I should say, but I'd like to put that on the table for the next campaign. Also, you know, the standard question of what are we going to run and who's running it.
Well, I do have a lot of stuff I could run.
And the other question I'm going to have is, if we're not doing it at the store, how stuck are we, as someone who's been the stickler for this, how stuck are we to the concept of the league? Like,
I mean, we could just play fast and loose with league rules until
we're already playing pretty fast and loose with league rules. Like, you have extensively modified this adventure to the point where, like, if the theoretical Adventurers League administrators look at it, they go like, "What the fuck are you doing?" I have bent some rules. I have allowed people to play things that were technically not Adventurers League legal. So that's the other question. Like, how stuck are we to the concept of league?
Only reason I'm doing league is because that's what everybody said to do. I personally don't care.
We could do it as just like personal campaign until we can get back to the shop. At which point, if we get back to the shop, then we should probably go back to league rules. But I'm not gonna.
Yeah, if we're playing in the shop, we should go back to league rules. But in the meantime, and just because it's not a league campaign doesn't mean it can't still be a published adventure. Like, I run published adventures for fun because I find them easier than home crafting an entire world and dungeons and shit.
Yeah. Whereas, like, if people wanted something more homebrew, I have an entire fucking world, so.
Yeah.
It's been years, so I don't remember what the fuck I was doing, so I'd have to, like, reboot shit.
It's been 23 years. No, but that is something I would like to put out there as a discussion point for when we do start making those decisions. And also, possibly figuring out some kind of better setup for communication. I don't know.
Well, there's a ton of ways for communication. We're using Facebook chat, but there's Skype, Discord, all sorts of things.
Yeah. So that's there's a lot of things I would like to address as far as how we organize stuff after we finish Curse of Strahd.
Yeah. That's fair.
Well, and the other thing comes down to is, like, are we going to continue to have large group sizes? Is there something we're going to do for that?
I mean,
well, I think, like, 7 is a league rule, but I think 7 is a good maximum for how many players you want to have in a campaign at most.
Yeah. I mean, occasionally I'll stretch it and do like, all right, maybe 8, but like, yeah, I usually keep it under 10.
I have to say, we have like 5 or 4 at a time, and we're doing wonderfully.
Yeah.
Well, the dilemma with group size is if you set your group size too small, 1, you're going to exclude people that you probably want to play with, and 2, you run into the problem where if like 2 people get sick or get called into work or whatever, you can't play. If you have too many people, you end up with this giant disorderly clusterfuck that becomes impossible. I've been in a campaign with 14 players before. It's not fun.
The combat takes too long. The actions take too long. The encounters have to become absolutely ridiculous.
I was in that game too. Actually, it was.
Everyone was in that campaign. The whole fucking village was in that campaign.
I played a barbarian. My turn was literally just like, I hit this fucker with an axe. So it was like, I'd wait like 25 minutes, half an hour, and be like, I hit it with an axe.
To be fair, late game, you also had the robot duplicate of your barbarian to play as well.
Yeah.
I've played a campaign with 14 players. It's not as much fun as it sounds.
I mean, we saw how annoying it was. At least I felt how annoying it was when I was playing the druid and decided to summon a bunch of animals and had to then roll for every single one of those animals.
Have they published anything new for Eberron?
Yeah, Eberron has caught up somewhat. So, I mean, if you guys want to go back to Eberron and do another arc there, that is also an option. I could do the next, at least the next arc. I don't know if they've published, how far forward they've published, but there's at least one more arc that's complete, so we could do the next arc in Eberron.
We could always do that as a placeholder if we haven't made a decision on what we want to do.
Yeah, we could do that as a placeholder if we haven't figured out what campaign. I've also got Candlekeep Mysteries.
Ooh, I have that too, actually.
I've seen
Candlekeep
Mysteries. Yeah, that's that new one coming out, I think. Or just came out.
Liz really wants to play Candlekeep actually at some point. So
I would run Candlekeep Mysteries as like as a campaign. You can pretty much run it as a campaign.
Yeah, that would be interesting.
Like the librarians.
I've seen that.
It progresses up. It progresses up the chain. So Candlekeep Mysteries is like 16 or 17 adventures. I forget. I have to look. Candlekeep Mysteries is like 16 or 17 different adventures, progressing from level 3, I think, to level 15 or so.
Yeah.
So like,
one of the adventures is actually written by the DM of the one show I watched, the one with the British people.
Yeah, that one looked interesting, and I think there's like a Gloomhaven, I think.
Strixhaven.
Well, there's another one too that's kind of like this horror realm D&D style. I thought it was
the new one that's coming out is the Wild Under the Witchlight, Beyond the Witchlight, which is the Feywild.
I don't know if it's I don't know if it's made by Wizards.
Oh shit!
Grimhall. You're talking about Grimhall.
That one looked really interesting too.
I was gonna say, anyone else? We could literally go to hell.
No, you know what? Actually, I take that back. Candlekeep is 17 adventures. There are 2 different adventures you can do at level 4. But other than that, there's an adventure for every level from 1 to 16. So you can go from levels 1 to 7. You'd end the campaign at 17 if you went through all of Candlekeep.
Ah, nice.
So that is a possibility.
I'd be down with starting a new character. I actually got a new character already made up.
Oh, I could play. I have a really neat concept for a Hexblade Warlock, or not Hexblade, a Warlock who is Pact of the Blade.
Yeah. I can say from experience that if you do it right, Pact of the Blade Warlock can be super fun.
I like the idea that like he's this shy, bookish, nerdy guy, but his patron is his sword, and his sword is possessed by the ghost of an ancient hero.
So that's also Hexblade.
Yeah. So like the idea is like he draws the sword and he gets taken over by this like ancient knight who is just this bombastic, psychotic, fucking over the top hero.
So does he yell Shazam?
Well, the character I made is a hobgoblin wizard that's Order of the Scribes.
So one thing I would like to do is if we do want to do another campaign, maybe do character building collectively. Because the other what the fuck is this? Oh, okay. The other thing that sorry, I was looking at something else. The other thing that I would like to do is like another advantage of not having a league campaign is like the one downside of having a league campaign is because of the nature of league. Basically, pretty much every league group is just whatever random mercenaries you found to do this job.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't mind making a group that has like a concept.
Yeah, like background together instead of just like found you guys in tavern. Let's do this.
Yeah. Let's do it. Leroy. No, I would. So actually, maybe we could do character creation together. So that's a possibility also that I can put on the table. I'm certainly willing to run Candlekeep Mysteries. Figure out who wants to play in that.
If it's in person, Liz would totally be into it.
Yeah, then the question. Now the question always becomes like.
Also, our roommate might be into it, Kate.
Yeah. So, but now here's my concern: is like we might run into the problem of having more players than we can actually accommodate. That's my only concern.
But yeah, depending on whether or not Josh wants to keep telecommuting in for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, I have no problem telecommuting in. I also have no problem sending it out. Being that I am such a distance.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Well, we will talk more about this after Curse of Strahd wraps up.
Yeah, I've got like 1 or 2 more sessions. Basically, next time it's just gathering everybody up. We don't even have to roleplay much of that. You're basically going on a loop where you're going to hit Krez, pick up the werewolves, pick up the people from Ardenboss Hold. If you want to try and summon Mordenkainen, he said he'd probably help out.
Yeah,
Allies
I mean,
enough allies.
anything we can do to try to take heat away from us getting in, anything we can do to conserve our resources going into the final battle, because that's a huge concern for me. Is just like if we have to go through the castle to get to Strahd and we just get worn down by fights. So any allies we can bring that we can kind of throw at trash mobs and just go, here, you handle this. We're going to keep going.
Yeah, of course. I'm probably going to leave the vast majority of NPCs out of the final battle because, like, how much would that suck if, like, the big final fight with Strahd and an NPC kills him?
And just Mordenkainen, just like, banishment, bitch! Peek on!
So, like,
here's the thing. I'm already planning on trying to still not Strahd.
the big awesome NPCs can help you get into the castle. Have a good one, then. But yeah, the big...
You're gonna have much... Sorry, go ahead.
I was going to say, the big awesome NPCs can help you get into the castle, but you guys are going to have to fight Strahd.
Yeah. So we're gonna have to use the NPCs to screen off fights. I think that was the plan all along anyway.
Yeah.
And we don't want them stealing our glory anyway. As far as stunlocking Strahd, remember that legendary resistance is a thing that exists, so that's gonna be a lot
that means I'm going to try
harder
to blow
do.
all. I actually plan on trying to blow all his legendary
I
resistances.
mean, if you can blow through his legendary resistances, yeah. Here's the thing. Even with the buffs, I sort of envision Strahd as gonna be like Strahd is probably going to be a rocket tag kind of fight. I don't envision it being a grind out. I envision it being like he's got a lot of really dangerous shit, but we've also got a lot of really dangerous shit. So it's just a matter of like surviving his shit and just blowing him away as swiftly as we fucking can.
My main thing is survivability.
So
Yeah, we've noticed.
I would say you people have encountered Strahd enough to know that, like, it's probably not going to be that simple. The guy is very clearly, like, a tactical genius.
He sent out a simulacrum specifically to test you guys out and see what you can do. So he's not very likely to run right up to you and engage you in a direct fight because he knows that's suicide.
All right, and I think we're going to
Well,
end
we
this
killed
right here.
2 of his 3